We are Grimm's Dungeon, and I am not Grim.
Yo.
My name is Brendan Ross, and because there was a couple of issues with the kind of Grimm's connection to the mortal plane, we decided to just go ahead and just cut the connection off and let him get some rest and recharge. So all your scry crystals, your pondering orbs, they'll be back fully charged with his presence in a week or so when we feel like, actually reestablishing that connection. But until then, we're going to run loose and we're going to have some fun. Tonight, I will be sitting in the GM chair and I am surrounded by an incredibly talented cast. And we're going to do a segment called Grimm's Dungeon, to where our players will be slipping into characters that are currently being held within prisons and below the arena within somewhere of the Nine Hells.
Not to correct
I
the
don't know
GM or
if it's
anything,
new.
but it's Grimm's Gauntlet, by the way.
Gauntlet, what I say?
You said
Dungeon.
Grimm's Dungeon.
Yeah, whatever.
Which is what we do
I'm
every
not
time,
gonna
but
lie.
that's fine.
I don't know who this new GM is, but he's kind of cute.
Oh my god, really? You think?
I was like, hey, the
You gonna go
headband
for it?
kind of works. I think I'm gonna go for it.
Oh my god! Great!
As you can see, we're fucking excited. We're here. One of us should
I
be
don't
wearing a
normally
Grimm's
sit in
Dungeon
this
shirt.
chair for here. What announcements are there besides, hey guys, we're gonna roll dice and have a ton of fun. We hope you enjoy it. Like that's the best I can think of as far as
I got Grimm some toys, and I'm super excited at some point to just
I don't
run
like
outside
the
and
way
go grab
you
them.
said toys. Like that really infers like, are they dishwasher safe?
I think that means you do like them. Honestly, no, they're not dishwasher
He's gonna
safe, and they need to
fire
be
us after
remodeled and
this.
restored.
He's definitely gonna fire us after this. So it's been great working with you.
It's been great. It's been a good run.
So weird to see him out of his professional form. I mean, that guy is wild. Wild. Saw him eat some
Well,
barbecue once.
We're gonna dig into it and set the scene. I have asked all of you to either make a new character or bring your returning Grimm's Gauntlet character. Each of you, these characters you are playing, they're not doing so good. They've been through a lot of different arenas here with the grand reopening of the arena. But thankfully, this time around, no new re's have been added, as the arena survived the last few encounters with the spectacles held within. So as another Saturday night comes across the Nine Hells, demons and devils are settling into their chairs, their little food, their bags of popcorn. They're getting all their crystals turned to attune to the correct channel. But hours before this happens, each of you had been moved from your usual holding cells further within the dungeons below the arena itself. A couple of hours after being moved, unfortunate for some, but perhaps fortunate for you, a familiar sound begins to slowly click and clack throughout these halls. It's the sound of a pair of well-made boots belonging to an equally well-dressed devil. Red skin, horns curling up behind the ears and forward, hair slicked back. Sebastian, the grand overseer of the main event here with the arena.
There's canon lore in this. There's canon lore here.
He walks through this new area, stopping upon your 3 individual cells, looking at you, smiling. Ah, still awake, are we? Good. I had hoped you'd cling to what little time you have left. You've all been so entertaining. Fighters, screamers, schemers. A few of you even begged with style. But you lot, as he looks over the 3 of you, you've lasted longer than most. And that makes you interesting. So I've arranged something special. You see, while I may be the forefront of the great attractions here, someone's always begging for my throat and looking to fill my boots. So tomorrow, you will enter a game. But think of it more as a trial. One last performance for the houses beyond. Oh, the crowd will cheer. The crowd will root and bet. They'll call it a trial of redemption. Isn't that darling almost? For you, poor, shattered soul. Redemption. Here in the Nine Hells, no one truly wins, but still, I have pulled a few strings to help increase the tension. Opened a few doors, you would say. And just maybe if you survive, you'll earn the chance to leave. No chains, no lies. Not another illusion or a trick. True freedom. It's about time someone earned something around here. People love the underdog story. So sleep well, you damned broken souls. Tomorrow, hopes and dreams perhaps become a reality. And if you're clever enough, just might wake up free. He heads off.
Honestly, my favorite part of that is just the sound of his boots. The sound of his boots. You could tell they were nice. It's like, hell yeah.
There's a soft click of his heels as he walks away. And as he does, wordlessly, you watch as two smaller creatures enter, equally well dressed. They kind of come over to your cage. Let's see who they go to first. Each of you roll a d20.
I love rolling.
All right. Oof.
No modifiers?
14.
Nothing, just straight luck roll.
19.
God
Or
damn.
19,
And 14.
14, okay. Morgan,
Yeah.
say hello to our lovely viewers. And do us a favor, give us a quick physical description of your character. You don't have to reveal a name if you want to, but just what we're seeing as the camera turns from shadowed figures from where Sebastian was talking. He now leaves, and this small impish creature walks over to your cell and just kind of looks at you. Gestures you closer.
From the back of the prison cell, this just drenched in shadow. I imagine like a camera is about like eye level, average height. There's nothing there. Panned down to be about 3 feet tall, you see this very small, looks like a plant.
Okay.
It's just a little plant. It is just waddling forward. I imagine the little Koroks from Zelda. He is a little leshy. He's holding like this tiny little, like a small staff. Kind of use it to walk forward. Kind of dangling from it is a unrecognizable symbol. Yes. What is it?
And the creature just grabs one of 3 sacks and just passes it through the bars.
For me?
And then it goes to the next cell. It was next now with I believe was Christian. Christian, as the camera pans away from this way too adorable, somehow in this horrible area of a creature, it moves with the imp to your cell. What do we see?
Well, honestly, I would like to say that I think that you being a Leshy is fucking awesome. You see this guy, he's got like medium length, super curly, like wild looking hair. He's got a few little tiny freckles across his nose, wears some bifocals. Unfortunately, just don't see all that well without them. And, as you can see, he's got this little tiny flower that crawls up his arm all the way on his shoulder, and it's this little lilac creature, and just a normal dude, just a completely normal guy. Please don't look into that. That's all I'm saying. And I kind of like caress the petals of his name's Samson, by the way, but I call him Sammy. Has a lot to say about certain things. And also, just for your information, everybody would already know this, but I am an anti-tech activist. I think when we created the wheel, we should have stopped there. Okay, I think that we were just doing too much to our environment, and maybe we should just chill out and see plants as people, because they have a lot of feelings.
Oh my god. Did you two collude?
Creature.
Not at all.
Honestly, maybe.
This creature kind of like the imp walks over to your cells and kind of like bangs on the bars for you to come closer.
I kind of like walk forward a little skeptically.
And
Do I notice anything in the bag, like moving?
No, not moving. No, but there's a sound of like metal and glass clinking together. Is it like shoves it?
Oh, it's a tech? Oh, these sons of bitches. I take the bag.
It leads from you, and the camera moves across the walkway to the third cell. Paige.
Sitting in the back of the cell, listening but not looking at what's going on. And I imagine she doesn't have a dagger or something, but she is constantly walking through her knife handling skills. There is a elven woman, ambiguous in age, traditionally would be clad in dark, worn, beaten to shit armor, and she is hearing these two talk and facing the existential dread of, do I have to work with these fuckers?
Obviously, not in the plants.
More into fire.
Archie Weather, by the way.
Do you head over to the cell as the creature kind of like clings against
I
it?
will, yeah, if they're trying to hand me something, I will slowly go grab it and look at what's in it.
As you look within your sacks, there is a potion of healing.
Hell yeah.
There is what looks to be like a traditional bread that you would get for your nightly meal. And then there is a small amulet on a silver chain.
Okay.
Just like a pencil.
Is it a minor or
Sweet.
lesser healing potion?
It is
Minor is the least. It's 1d8. Lesser is 2d8 plus 5.
Let's go with lesser then.
Okay.
I think
2d8 plus 5?
Yep.
I think level 5 is where that would be a typical. Okay.
Bread. And what was the
That's
last
my
thing other than
research.
bread?
I have that down as my research, but I'm not
An amulet.
super familiar with Pathfinder yet.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
we've only been
amulet.
playing for this many years, and I still feel like a baby at this
Like a
game.
baby. Yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah.
No, dude, that's what gauntlets are for, is to learn more about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I do an insight check on that guy?
Can I do an insight check on myself?
For real, I'm so confused.
I'm just going to keep notes.
And that's the same thing in all of your sacks. It is a potion, a amulet on a silver chain, and presumably dinner in the form of a simple piece of bread.
And we're all in separate cells, right?
Separate cells, yes. Mo and Christian, your cells are like they share a wall, but Paige is across the walkway.
So Paige
Okay.
is
She
able
gives
to
you
see
each-
ours.
You can see both of us.
I can see you too.
Paige, you can see the two of them, but they cannot see each other. They can see you.
And I give them just like a slow once over.
Absolutely.
And like turn and retreat back to the corner of her cell.
Okay.
Hey, excuse me. Just wondering, did they give you the same thing in your sack? Cause like my bread is kind of moldy. I wouldn't mind trading.
I thought you liked plants or some shit.
Oh, I do. I'm gonna
Is it
salvage
mold
the
a plant?
mold. It's more of like a fungal growth, actually. I mean, they have feelings, but they are weird little fuckers. You like, what's that? I'm not doing that. That is not going anywhere near that. I'm sorry. Not happening.
Does
Are you
anybody
hearing this?
does anybody not eat their dinner?
I don't know if leshies need to eat. I have to double check that.
Gotcha.
You need sunlight. Sunlight, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely need that. Let's see, plant nourishment. There's some combination of photosynthesis, absorbing minerals with your roots, or scavenging decaying matter. You typically do not need to pay for food. If you normally rely on photosynthesis and go without sunlight for 1 week, you begin to starve. So I think he's just kind of planted
So
his
this is-
like extra
You
roots
sit
into
on
the
top of
ground.
the bread and just
Basically, yeah, you would just kind of sit like you would just hold the bread to, I guess, like your fingers and begin to absorb the nutrients.
Yeah.
Wait. What kind of bread do you have? Is yours moldy? Mine's moldy. It'll decompose a lot easier for you, buddy.
I've already started eating it.
That's unfortunate. Well, guess we're gonna be hungry.
yeah. And I think
Well, actually, I can
Maricel has accepted that if they want something to happen, it will happen. So if they have done something to this bread, it doesn't matter whether she eats it or not. She will be fucked or not, right? So she just eats her bread in the corner of her cell.
Christian?
I'm sorry, dude, but my bread was kind of moldy. Have to play it at this point.
You've committed.
Is there a nice, like, little chunky rat down here or something?
There is no other
Kind
life.
of nice.
Give me a knife, I'll catch you a rat.
Put, like, little crumbs by my cell of moldy bread and just wait. You just, like, see me, like, pounced like this, like, completely, like, ass up, face down, near the bread. Just waiting.
As time passes, you're unsure if it's hours or days in this place, with even less sunlight, even less card activity. But eventually sleep does take all of you. And as expected, Marisol, unsure if it was other means or through poison, your sleep is a strange haze drowsiness. All of you, roll a d4.
Dice!
That's a 4, baby.
Okay.
And then 3.
I hope that was a good thing to roll.
That's a tree for the tree person. He get it? Cause
Ah! Ha ha!
I try sometimes.
If only we were there in person to razz you.
So
Oh.
4, 3.
It doesn't
It's not
stop
the
you.
same.
Paige, would you get 3?
3.
So, Morgan, would you pronounce your character's name just so I can say it correctly?
Larkspur.
Okay, I was right. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's just phonetically.
Yeah. And then Maricel.
Yeah, Maricel.
Maricel. Let me fix that, my phonetic spelling here, so I don't say it right. Is that S-O-L?
Oh, dude, you know IPA?
What?
Dude, a man of culture.
Maricel,
Yes.
you wake up first. Groggy, unsure where you are, but as you move, you feel the familiar restrictions of your armor and your typical day carry.
I immediately have a knife in both hands.
Okay.
And I'm just going to scan. That's the only movement. As I start to wake up and I feel the armor, I arm myself and then just look slowly.
There is no need for a perception check roll here. It is very easy to tell. The floor beneath you is wooden. Almost immediately in sight is a thick wooden pillar. And as your eyes scan up, you can see a pair of large cloth sails. As you realize you have been dropped onto a ship.
Oh shit.
Well, this is new. Oh, map! Eee. And I presume I see Larkspur.
You see Larkspur still unconscious.
Cool.
You do not see your other cellmate currently.
If I don't see anyone else, I'm gonna start exploring a little bit. I'm gonna go to the edge of the ship and look out. Like,
As you
are we
begin
on
to
what?
move, Larkspur, you hear, kind of as consciousness refines you, the plant equivalency of waking up drunk. You, it's weird. Your equilibrium's a little off.
He's
There's
fermented
a
a little
subtle,
bit.
there's a subtle rocking to wherever you are. You're not sure if you're in some kind of large hammock or moving structure, but you are inside of a ship. As you wake up and look around, you can see Marsal wearing very different gear, weaponed. As you yourself kind of begin to check around, and you have whatever your typical adventuring gear would be for your character.
He just gathers everything, stands up on his stubby little legs, looks around.
This is new.
Look
Hey, that's
around.
what I said.
The sails are in full wind. There is no other apparent crew. As you get to the edge,
Are we moving?
you can see beneath you there is no water, but instead the entirety of your perceptible space is this vast expanse of purple and starlight. This is not the night sky. You don't know where you are.
So
Say, Christian, I'll give you a shot at this in a moment when you're conscious, but you two go ahead and give me a... I have to go check Pathfinder skills because I haven't memorized them yet. What's the Arcana equivalency? Is there an Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay, good. I full disclosure again, y'all, I play 5th edition because I am a child.
Yeah.
I do
Most
enjoy
of us
Pathfinder,
are-
I just don't know enough about it.
most of us are used to 5e.
Yeah.
100.
Could I use underworld lore?
Underwear lore?
Yes.
I'm gonna say
No.
for this instance,
She sells out
Okay.
lingerie.
Give it a
yeah,
shot.
no, it's a great app.
Give it a shot.
So that is.
Yikes.
I rolled a 5, -1.
Okay,
Natural 1 for a total
Oh
of
my
3.
god.
you have no idea where you are, but you
Great.
are absolutely certain you're no longer on the material plane.
Woo.
Excuse me, let me take that back. You're absolutely certain you're no longer in the 9 hells.
Oh, right. Okay.
So used to saying material plane, I forgot. This
What
doesn't take
does,
place in the material plane.
Yeah.
Does Larkspur know anything? Is he just... I feel like he's just baffled by everything. He's like...
You are baffled. Like, basically, it's like someone took the night sky, a cloudless night sky, hit it with a purple filter, and put it beneath you.
Are we flying?
About this time, Archie, you hear like the tail end of "Are We Flying?" as you come back into consciousness.
No, Brandon. Do the voice.
Are we flying?
Better than I thought, not gonna lie.
All right.
I've been working on my voice acting skills.
Good go. Yeah.
Slowly gaining confidence, get us out of my box.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wake up, and it seems like my little friend Sammy is on my chest. and he's just got his little lilac tentacles, trying to just caressing me, like trying to wake me up.
Trying to wake you up.
Hey there, buddy.
I
What the
bolt
fuck?
towards the noise. Oh, great, you're here too.
Is anybody else seeing this?
Yeah.
Are we poisoned? Are we on mushrooms? Oh god, the fungus! The mold! I told you guys not to eat it! I was just
Did
a
you
little
eat it?
hungry. What?
Did you eat it?
No, I would never eat mold.
And you're seeing this. So tell me again, I shouldn't have eaten it.
I was never telling you how to live your life, alright? I think we all have our own respective things that
I
we
walk
do.
away.
Okay, alright. Can I do a perception check or something?
Looking around, what do you... There's not much else
Really,
I would...
really
ask
what I'm trying to
you see.
perceive... Really what I'm trying to perceive is if we're actually in a sky territory, or if we're in a non-natural territory. I could even use nature, because I know all about nature, and I can tell if this is natural or unnatural.
Okay.
So that's cool.
I'm just thinking how, like, if you succeed to a degree, can I make it make sense? And I'm unfortunately kind of struggling with that. I will
Yep.
ask for Arcana.
Let's do Arcana then, my friend. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. +0. Let's go.
Nice.
And that's a 10.
10.
Better than we did.
Looking around, you know what? What's your nature modifier?
My nature modifier is +13.
Well,
Ooh.
I think I figured out what his class is.
Don't tell me how to live my life, okay?
Looking around,
Just because...
you immediately get a sense that while it is incredibly alien to you, it does not give off like the vibe of being unnatural or man-made or made by another sentient creature. It does appear to be a space that just exists within the realm of natural order. As to where you are, it is difficult to tell. Again, it just seems like someone has plucked this ship and just dropped it into a night sky and made it purple.
Holy shit, guys. And he just smacks the shit out of him for himself. And I mean, it hurt. Like, you see the red spot. Yeah. Dude, this is real. Guys, we're in real reality. Not that play, but real. Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about. He points at the Leshy.
It's as real as the Gauntlet gets. They're watching.
Where-
Gauntlet?
Where's the light source? Like, obviously we can see things. Is there a visible light source, like a sun, a star, or is it just coming from things on
No,
the ship?
there's an ambient light throughout this space.
It's
Interesting.
beautiful. Honestly, kinda wish I could take a date here. I mean, I go on plenty of dates, but you know, never one like this. So, we've got no restraints on or anything?
I'm gonna start
Completely
poking
free to
around.
move. Wow.
Larkspur, what is your perception modifier?
That's a great question. My
I'm going
perception.
to be asking all of you this. I'm going to need this for some secret rolls.
13.
Secret rules!
Margie?
My perception is also a 13.
And
Plus 13.
Marcel.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Ha.
Fuck you. Shut up. Shut up. bitch.
Larkspur,
Yeah.
as you are looking about this ship, go ahead and place yourselves where you wish before we move into this next scene.
All of us?
Yep.
What?
I'm just gonna be
Go.
directly below the
Oh, this
below
is
the
a pretty map.
masthead, I think is what it's called.
Think.
And
I want to check out up here. If I might. If I can't get that far, you let me know.
Were you going a little Annabeth, dude?
You can go wherever you wish on the ship. Just need you to place yourselves before we move into the next situation.
I will say I have a +2 to initiative on top of the +10. So just saying.
All right, good talk.
Archie is gonna stand on this crate over here towards the back of the ship. He's super freaking amazed at how beautiful this is after being in hell. Not really sure how he got there from just doing a simple protest, but here we are.
Larkspur, you watch as this, say, translucent looking
Yep, man.
cave
First kitty.
creature begins to crawl up over the edge of the ship and looks at you with hunger in its eyes.
Oh no.
Just as that's happening, you look around, you see another one behind you, and Archie, as
Uh-oh.
you are looking over, you watch as this clawed hand just
Hmm?
Initiative.
Oh shit.
And we're starting strong. You said roll initiative?
22.
Ooh,
Hi, kitty.
that's a 30.
Ooh!
Shit, dude.
Ugh,
Okay.
bro.
I got 18 if we're just using our perception.
Larkspur was 18.
Yarp.
Archie was yours.
Mine was 30.
And Marcel.
22.
Thank you. Where stack?
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Ah! The boy!
He's cute.
Baby.
Do me a favor,
The
just roll a
girl.
D20.
Sorry.
What's that?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
I have faith.
It's kind of cocked. And immediately worse for a 3.
So I beat you.
I could have had an 8, but I was like, it's kind of
I
cocked.
beat you out with an 18 because I had a tie with you, so that's why I was wondering.
Oh, hell yes. That's a high-ass fucking initiative. We're dead.
We're dead! Thanks for watching.
Well, welcome to Pathfinder, where the numbers are bullshit. No, I'm kidding.
Dude.
They're just insane.
By the way, guys, we're only level 5. So, if you haven't played Pathfinder,
You're fine.
I mean, I think this is about the highest level of Pathfinder I've ever played, so.
We're level 7 in Grimm's, or in like actual Godbound, aren't we? Or are we level 6?
No.
We're level
No
6 or
way
7,
are
yeah.
we. We might be level 6.
It's 6 or 7.
Pretty sure it's level 6.
there's no way it's 7.
Oh, it's level 6 because we just leveled up and we got potential access to our next Godbound abilities.
Okay, I just couldn't remember if 6 was the level, was that specific thing.
3
Long
and then
boy.
every 3. Good hat.
Sorry, long girl.
That's
my
a
bad.
great specimen. Great specimen.
Baby. Oh, so cute.
Just gonna quickly do
I knew
some
this was gonna happen.
creature renaming so I can know who is who.
And I'm just reviewing everything. I have 2d6 for sneak attack now.
Ooh.
Fancy. I got some fun
Lemon.
stuff.
Alrighty then. Top initiative. The creature next to Archie is going to make its attacks.
Oh,
Um,
good.
I'm sorry, I know we're in your territory, but we come in peace. Oh shit.
I'm gonna go put this cat
At
out.
least I hope so.
I fucking hope so.
A 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Okay. That is 10 points of piercing damage as it
Ouch.
takes its claw and just shoves it into your shoulder and then rips it out.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yep. Guys, I don't think these guys are friendly. I don't think there's going to be any talking going on here.
And it's going to, in this horrible blur of speed and lanky limbs, just kind of like crawl its way around and move here to kind of cut you off from the stairs.
Awesome.
Cool. Cool, good.
Archie, it's your turn.
Could you give me more descriptions on what this creature looks like? Does it have like 8 legs? Is it bipedal? Is
It's
it
bipedal humanoid that is translucent, but it's like barely translucent. It's almost fully opaque.
okay?
It does
Okay.
appear to be humanoid in structure.
And it's definitely not responding. Like I'm not seeing any responses to the questions of like, "Hey, we come in peace." These kinds of things.
No, I would say that this creature, when it came up and over, the only thing you have was this overwhelming sense of like hunger and ferocity from this creature.
Oh, so this is just your nature. Okay, all right. I understand now. Completely understand. Well, I suppose it'll be. I didn't want to have to do this so early on. But here the fuck we are. So,
Let's go!
Go!
So starting off strong, I'm going to use my ancestry ability
Ooh.
to change shape. So you see, as my legs, all of a sudden they come like little puppet legs as they're raised up. And you notice from my backside this huge bulbous form appears. And 8 fucking spider legs appear underneath me.
Hell yes.
And I say, "You're not the only one with fucking claws, asshole!" And I'm going to try to him using my cantrip, which is Gouging Claw. 2 can plan that, dude.
Oh, I love this.
Love it. Roll a hit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
What? Go, baby! 1, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then plus 2 is 10 slashing damage. And then 4 persistent bleed damage.
Ooh. And that takes place immediately or on the next
I got you.
You temporarily morph your limb into a clawed appendage. Make a melee attack spell against your target's AC. If you hit, you deal your choice of 6d6 slashing damage or 4d6 piercing damage, plus 4 persistent bleed damage.
Got it. So I believe that'll persistence takes place at the top of that creature's next
Instead of taking persistent damage immediately, you take it at the end of each of your turns as long as you have the condition, rolling any damage dice anew each time.
turn. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
After you take the damage, roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover.
And as you see my spider legs there, and you just see one of them slash forward using that claw motion, he kind of just like, he's like still human form on the top, and then spider form on the bottom. Yep.
Drider. Got it.
Archie Weber.
Oh, I hate you so much. Anything else for your turn?
That is all 3 of my actions.
Okay.
1 to change shape, and then 2 for my gouging claw.
Nice.
Larkspur.
Yep. The thing right in front of me, I would have no way of knowing if it
It's
is.
your turn.
Huh?
It's not your turn.
no! You said it's not your
I'm just
turn!
letting you know
Oh.
you're being targeted.
Oh shit.
Arguably worse.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to move forward, and you watch as it takes its ghostly zombie clawed hand and tries to make a slash against you. Ooh, I don't know about that one though.
Let's go.
18 to hit.
An 18 just
Oh, actually,
misses.
the first one would have. I lied, Brandon. The
Yeah.
first attack, my AC's 22.
Oh.
Ooh.
May I have my HP back?
No, you should have known.
That's fair.
You should have known.
That is fair.
18 just hits.
No, just misses.
Just misses. Okay. So as it comes in with the claw strike, you just like and move back. It is then going to, you watch as it misses, it kind of like snarls at you, and you watch as its form becomes almost transparent. Now it is Marisol's turn.
Transparent.
Okay. I am going to dive like behind this railing and hide. I'm taking the hide action. I'm not actually mechanically moving. And then hopefully if I successfully become hidden, then they are off guard to me and then I will attack. But
What is your high?
stealth.
No, I just need the modifier.
Nope, just kidding. My stealth is 13 plus 13.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will chuck
Duck,
a
duck, goose.
dagger
Ooh.
at the guy down the stairs from me.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And what are the conditions for successfully or not successfully hiding?
DC of whatever.
No, what's a success fail look like for that?
Oh, perception DC of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Success means that I am hidden, which means they are off guard to me.
Okay.
I think. I was looking at this. I think I know what I'm
A creature
doing.
you
That
are
sounds
hidden
about
from is off guard to you. It must succeed a DC 11 flat
Yeah.
check when targeting you with basically anything.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
And I rolled a hit. I got a 25.
That does hit.
Yay. And oh shit. I need another D4.
I need more d4s.
I need more D4s.
Things only wizards usually say.
Yeah. Here we go. So my dagger is 2d4. My sneak attack is 2d6 if they're off guard to me.
Okay.
So-
You have successfully hit.
Yay! 7, 14, 18 damage.
Shoo, buddy.
And
Hey.
I'm going to
Yeah.
move again. Or not, I didn't move before I just hit, but
Yeah.
I presume I am not hidden anymore, so I'm gonna
That is accurate.
make it a little more difficult for him to get to me and go here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The creature, are you keeping eyes on this creature, or are you just like trying to break for it?
No, I'm keeping eyes on the whole field.
You watch as the creature you threw a dagger at becomes that almost completely transparent version of itself, and it disappears into the ship.
Oh.
Okay.
Multiple maps! Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, my creature race, just so you guys are aware, is an Anati.
Ooh.
And what's that? I'm curious.
So Anati are kind of like spider people.
Oh shit.
Whoa,
Okay.
yeah.
They're kind of like a reclusive. They're sapient spiders who hail from the jungles. They act in natural. They're natural born shapeshifters because it started to infuse their magic because they were already sentient beforehand, but they didn't want to freak people out. So now they're
Armor class, Marcel.
What?
What's your armor class?
23.
23. So
Yeah,
even though this
nice.
creature was able to successfully evade your perception, you're looking around, you're scanning for it, and you watch as it comes up out of the floor right next to you. And as it comes up, it's trying to claw at you, and you get a dagger up and knock it aside.
Can I
Nice.
see this attacker?
Yeah, it comes up right next to you out of the floor.
Did he hit?
No.
Oh, okay.
You were able to.
Some people
successfully
just don't be
deflect the claw.
listening.
I'm sorry.
Trying to tell you did the done good, okay?
Yeah.
So you don't hit
That's
me?
great. Make it easy for me to reach you.
No.
All right. Bottom
Oh.
of initiative. Larkspur.
It's little
The
old
closer.
me. It's just little old me.
What would I do with your turn?
I'm curious what class you are. I hope he's a fighter, barbarian.
So
This rages.
Takes
It's
out like
like
a
when you get a
giant.
newborn kitten.
So just getting a close-up look at this thing,
I couldn't hear what you're
would-
saying. I could barely see.
would I have any idea if they are undead or not?
I would say just based off the way the creature looks, it'd be a safe bet.
Amazing. I love
Did
to
you
hear
play
that.
another cleric? Morgan, You've
Look,
got to try something new.
I have tried
Cleric
new
has
things
not
before.
been working for you.
Well, look, I'm playing a different kind of cleric this time.
Oh, sure.
I would like to. If you didn't notice, Larkspur is not holding any weapon of any kind. He's gonna try and punch the creature in front of him.
Okay. Is this a punch, or are you doing it thematically?
It is a fist attack.
Okay, I need you
An
to make
unarmed
I
strike.
need you to make a flat check for me.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Flat check, so nothing added. That is. Shit, that's an 8.
You go to punch the creature, and your fist goes right through it.
damn it.
Okay. Then. Shit. I will instead. Yeah, I'll do this.
You guys aren't hearing anything in the background, are you?
No, only when you talk I heard some knocking, but I'm sure that's the cat.
Okay. No, Jess came back home.
Nah.
Hi, Jess.
I am going to
Oh, she brought you,
instead.
She's out
snack
there.
treat.
I'm
I want a
going
cupcake. Never
to.
bring cupcakes.
I'm gonna cast Enfeeble.
There we go.
Targeting the one
Okay.
again directly in front of me. I need it to make a Fortitude save.
What is that DC?
My DC is 21.
It doesn't matter. I roll a 1. I
Let's
have a
go.
critical failure.
Wow.
Time to read.
Can't hear you?
Sorry, mic muted. I have my computer super close to my mic. It's on the front. No, I have it muted
Yeah.
because it's right by my computer and I don't want the fan noise to come through.
Yeah.
It is enfeebled 3 for 1 minute.
Yo.
And as a note for what enfeebled does,
Yes.
it
Table 3 is pretty rough.
If you just
Yeah.
want to copy paste it and drop it in a roll 20 chat, I can read it from there.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Status penalty equal
Everyone
to the
can read
condition
the chat.
value. Status penalty equal to the condition value to strength-based rolls and DCs, including strength-based melee attack rolls, strength-based damage rolls, and athletics checks.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
So it's a -3 to all of those. And that's all 3 of my actions. Because that was punch for the first one. And then enfeeble is 2.
So, top of initiative, the creature next to you,
I'm an
Archie,
idiot.
seems unfazed by the transformation of your physical form, is going to continue to attempt to assault you.
Also, when I rolled damage, I only rolled d4s, and I was supposed to roll d6s. Time to
Well,
lock in.
Yeah, lock the fuck in, Christian.
Lock
Come
the
on.
fuck in.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm not being nice here. You need to lock the fuck in.
Lock the fuck in. Oh god.
Say 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay.
Give me my damage, Big Daddy. Oh shit, his claws are sharp too.
Not so much this round. It's 5 points of piercing damage.
Well, I already gave you an extra 10 to make up for it, so.
True. And let me see here. It is going to then become further translucent, and it vanishes into the ship.
Oh shit. See
Fuck.
here.
If you would roll your
Nope.
damage for me
They're all
for
translucent.
the persistent bleed.
It's just
Oh.
4.
Okay.
Just straight 4.
And it just one successful knock it off, or do I need to succeed multiple times because of the degree of it?
Let me
I
check persistent
don't
damage again.
actually know. Because there was nothing that
It was
that
just
was really.
persistent 1, right? Bleed 1?
It literally just says plus 4 persistent bleed damage.
It's after
so
you
I'm pretty
take-
sure it has to do.
After you take persistent damage, roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover.
Okay.
Okay,
Succeeded on that. Recovered.
Okay.
cool.
There you go.
Alright.
Damn, you roll. Fuck it. I roll an 8 when I roll a flat check, and you roll above a 15. Fuck you.
I rolled a 16 exactly.
Rude.
Fuck off.
Whatever. He took the damage.
I'm sorry. Blame this dice. It's
Yeah,
doing
that's
great
the fucker. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's
Oh,
the
it is.
one.
Archie, it is your turn.
I'm rolling my
All
weird
right.
dice this time instead. Fuck you.
So I think from here I see my friend the plant dude over here on the side. I'm gonna try to go help him out.
Okay.
So let's see what we can do to help. I just made this character last night, so here we go.
I believe in you.
You got this.
Oh, this would be fun. Duration to end of my turn. You invoke a mass of water around your outstretched blah blah. For the remainder of your turn, you can blast targets within 30 feet of the water by spending a single action. Interesting.
Oi! Don't fucking scratch the couch. Chill.
Sorry
You
about
watch where
that.
the creature just stops.
Don't damage our ship, you motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna try my level 1 spell,
You won't do it.
Thunder Strike, using 2 of my actions.
Okay.
So, I cast down over on the target near Lurksburg, and it needs to give a basic reflex saving throw.
Lurkspur.
Lurkspur.
It sounded like you said Lurksburg.
Lurkspur.
Lurkspur.
What do you need from me?
Is it wearing any metal of any sort?
It is not.
Alright, well, just a basic reflex saving throw, please.
And what is your DC?
My DC is a 21.
It's a fail.
Fuck yeah, baby! Let's go. Never get to roll d12s, but here we go. So it's gonna be 1 d12 electricity.
Did it by chance roll below 11? Because if so, then it's a critical fail. Damn it. It's worth a shot.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll help I can
Gotta love
get.
that. That was a sweet 2 electricity damage. Thank the dice, I guess, huh? And then a 1 for sonic damage. Not a whole lot of DPS, but try to help you out, buddy.
Buddy.
We're out here.
And then for my last action, I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
And there goes one of my spell slots.
It's okay, I
Feeble
used
3.
one of mine too, but...
Here we go. Feeble 3.
Yep.
Roll. You'll need it.
Oh, is he gonna try and attack me?
Yes.
Oh.
Mike could still do it.
-3 to
26?
hit. 26?
Yeah.
With a -3?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. It's not a crit. It would have been... Oh, wait, no. No. Oh, yeah, if it didn't have that -3, that would have been a crit. My AC is 19.
Wow.
What do you know? It
But-
helped.
No. 8. 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage. I can't believe it. Just a little bit of sap starts kind of coming out of the wound.
Hey, you shouldn't do that to plants! Hey!
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
I look over. You can
13
defend
to hit.
yourself, right?
Yeah.
All
That would
right.
have been
14
worse
to
if
hit.
it. That would have been worse if it didn't. My spell didn't work before.
Yeah, I don't know
13 hits
magic.
your armor class, does it?
What's that?
18 against me?
13.
13. Fuck no.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Hell to the no. Hell to the
Does the
no.
enfeeble just slowly drop off, or is there a flat check against it?
No, because it crit failed. It's for a full minute.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Marcel.
Yes.
Mercy.
So he's right in front of me. He's mostly translucent.
No, to attack you, his form seemed to solidify again.
Nice. Okay. So
And thus, the player begin to understand the mechanics of the creatures.
I have to draw my rapier
Okay.
with my first action, and then I'm going to twin feint. So I'm going to make an attack with my rapier and then with my dagger, and
Okay.
hopefully
get it.
it's I'm reading. Hold on. Strike with each of the weapons. The target is automatically off guard against the second attack. So I'm going to try to trick him into my rapier attack first
Okay,
with
got it,
my
got it.
dagger. Gotta. You roll. Oh fuck.
Oh,
I
shit.
can't roll in trays, folks. We all know this. That's gonna be like a 24. Yeah,
Oh, God.
24 hits.
You're good.
Cool. He was not off guard against that attack. So that's for 8 damage with the dagger.
Got it.
Rapier strike with maps. Natural 20. Fuck you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck maps. Okay. Which
Now, for a bit of fun, as some of you know, at my tables, I have a slightly unique rule for crits. I have a mechanic called Go For It. If you wish to go for it, you may make a regular non-plus, non-minus, a regular attack roll. If you still hit their armor class, you do not roll dice. We simply max and double.
Okay.
But if you miss this attempt, you do regular critical damage.
I do, wait, regular damage or regular critical damage?
Regular critical.
Oh, then there's no point.
Oh,
in
so
not
there's no
going
reason to
for it.
never
So
do
wait,
it.
there's
Yeah.
There's no downside to not trying it.
right? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it either way.
There's less of a downside in Pathfinder, which I'm just now realizing. But it's a
Okay.
rule that my tables have, so you're welcome to go for
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go for it, which is I just have to hit.
it. Just have to hit him.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Feel it. Feel it.
Okay. Math is hard 26.
Okay.
So
What's all your damage dice?
I get 2d6. On a crit, I get the deadly d8.
Okay.
That's already 20.
Because he's off guard, because this is my twin feint, I get my sneak attack, which is 2 more d6. So 4d6.
That's
D8.
32.
46 plus a d8
Yep, 32.
plus 4 for my mod.
36 points of damage.
Let's go.
There it is.
Is that max? And is it max doubled?
Oh, I forget about the doubled part.
Max doubled.
So
Max doubled.
72.
So as you feign
If you
the
could just
first
do that.
You
Do that
see
again.
a moment where the creature, it seems to almost shift as it's trying to hold itself together. And in that moment, you can see right where a heart would be, kind of this further coalescence of its essence. And you're like, oh, that's your weak point. And you just down to the hilt, the whole rapier. And you do so, you hold it there, and it kind of looks at you, still holding its form together, and you just twist, and it harmlessly explodes.
Yeah, remind me not to get on her bad
Lucky
side.
on that one. Excellent.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
And since you rolled natural 20, take a hero point.
Hey!
We
Cool.
actually do hero points. They're real.
Did we start with 1 hero point, or do we not
Yes.
do that? Okay.
You start with
That's my turn, but I look over at these two. There's only
are
one other one on the
struggling.
map. Yeah. Watching these two struggle, I'm like, am I gonna have to take care of everything today?
Preferably,
And that's my
yes.
turn.
If you could just do that a few more times, that would
Well,
be awesome.
It was Creature C's turn, but Creature C is now destroyed. So let me get my handy dandy straight edge ruler here and mark him off the initiative.
Said creature C.
Yep.
For see these nuts.
Somebody server mute him. Larkspur.
Oh wait, I can probably actually do that.
I don't know. I mean, I can
think I can.
stream mute him because I'm the one that's leading the stream. So
That's fair.
Okay, so my turn. I am going to very uncharacteristically, at least by looks, for this small little flowery plant boy. He's kind of looking down at the deck as he's, taken one last little hit. And he just kind of, he doesn't really fully look up. He does like the head tilt up and he's just kind of staring daggers at this creature. And he's gonna attempt a demoralize. And I don't need to share a language with it because I took the feat, where is it?
Oh.
I took
Intimidating.
the intimidating glare feat.
Oh my god! This tiny little plant just
Yup.
suddenly looks at you
Yep. So,
with the wrath
this
of
is
God.
this is against its will DC, Brandon.
Okay.
Ooh. I knew there was a reason I roll my weird dice. That, my friend, is a 28.
Nice.
Nice.
Is
Sorry,
that
I was snacking. Yes, absolutely.
is that a regular success?
Not a regular success.
It is frightened 1, which means you take a status penalty equal to this value to all your checks and DCs. So -1 to all checks and DCs.
We're at -4 for some of the rolls.
Yeah. So with that then, this thing's not like incorporeal anymore, right? It's since it attacked me, it is like solid again.
Has attacked you, correct?
Cool. He's going to look up and just kind of under his breath,
Return from whence you came, demon!
and I'm going to cast Divine Lance at it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I use the hero point?
Why not?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Well,
use
if
it
it is
because
a
I want this
spell-
to be fun.
If it is a spell, you only get them spell slots for so long, baby boy.
Thankfully it's a cantrip, so I am gonna use the hero point, but still.
Sure.
Come on. The first one was an 8. This one, okay. Yeah, much better. To hit, that is another 28 to hit.
Say. Oh. Okay, no, it didn't affect that. Okay, it's a success.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's not a crit. Cool.
Success!
That is 4d4. 6. Ooh. That is 11 points of spirit damage.
Nice.
And it just emanates from that little staff he's got, and the symbol that's kind of dangling from it is it's like a little sphere with little like glimmering sparkly stars of some kind, and it just bolts in a line directly to this creature.
Okay. So, Marcel, as you're like, oh gosh, I have to do everything. You get to like everything. You watch as return from whence you came, and you see this blast just emanate outward from this tiny creature's staff, and the creature it hit, it seems like for a moment it does restabilize, but it hurt.
All right.
Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
Great. I'll go take a nap.
That's my turn.
Top initiative. Top initiative.
Love to hear it.
It's just 17 to hit. Archie.
That, my friend, is gonna miss.
You watch as a creature that had disappeared beneath managed to successfully, very successfully, get out of your line of sight. But as it came back up, just your I can't believe I'm gonna fucking say this. Your spidey sense goes off. And you look to your right before you even get a chance to you yourself realize you've reacted. One of your claws has gone over and catches the swipe as the creature comes up trying to swipe at you.
No, no, no. Not today. Not in my house.
I'm going to not possess the ability to maintain its hunger for you. It's going to just simply keep attacking.
Let's go.
It's a miss. It moves. I don't get their attack. I don't do it. Its attack's a miss. It is currently corporeal.
Awesome. Awesome.
Archie, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna try to do the same thing as it did to me, and I'm going to try to use the claw that grabbed him, and I want to shove his ass onto the floor and try to stab into his little carapace at the same point where I saw Marcel do it.
Okay.
So let's go, baby! Using my gouging claw, which is 2 of my actions. And that is going to be a... The 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
And I'm glad that I
son of a
used my hero point then, because that was a 19 to hit before.
Mm-hmm.
Since that was a cantrip, I'm gonna go over to it, and you see as I look at him, and I'm like, wow, you're a lot than you seem. Let's see how you taste. And you see my little spider fangs come out, and I'm gonna try to do an unarmed attack.
God, is it like the predator jaws just opening?
Oh yeah, like my whole
God.
face, the lips, everything just kind of moves over.
Don't forget, it's gonna do multiple attack penalty.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
It doesn't matter, okay? Just shush.
I'm sorry.
As I'm trying to kiss the guy, I think he's really freaked out and is not into it. That was a 5 on the dice.
Unfortunately,
Oh my god.
to keep you at bay with its claws.
That is some bullshit. I don't know if you guys can hear me like this. I can probably use some help.
Help is on the way.
Okay, God.
I love how both of us decided to go with the ridiculous voices, and Paige is just there.
Just there. The creature next
100.
to you, Larkspur, is going to lash out.
No!
That's an 18 to hit.
Mrs. Bitch!
And it is... That would be... math.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Damn it, yeah.
For a whopping 5 points of piercing damage.
Hey, that's how much I took last time.
I'm okay.
Try to read what I can do.
And it is able to keep its grip on its hunger, but it is going to move itself around this way to kind of put the mast between Archie and it. Marcel.
You won't
Great.
escape me.
I am going to duck below the railing and hide again.
Okay.
And you will roll for me stealth plus 13.
Yep.
And as I'm below, I set down
So
my...
You feel normally stealthy.
I just, as I drop, I let go of my rapier on the ground and pull my short bow out and fire between the slats, all the way over to the one by Archie, who is precisely 60 feet away, which is my range.
Oh.
What?
I said nice.
They're both corporeal at the moment, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So,
Yeah, I could definitely use some
hide.
help.
hold out my short bow. The little bush has something going for him, and Archie is unsuccessfully trying to make out with it, and I just don't want to see that. So I don't think the viewers want it either, so we're just going to try to not let that happen.
Honestly, a little bush goes a long way. Like the plant guy.
Please, what is your to hit? I'm just gonna
Dirty
move right past that
20.
comment.
Dirty 20. If
20
I'm hidden,
total.
he's off guard.
does hit.
Cool.
Okay, that's good to know.
And-
That's good to know.
If he's off guard, I get my sneak attack.
You do get your sneak attack.
Cool.
Missed by fucking
And
one.
my... I dropped a d6.
Oh,
It's
We'll
fine.
find it.
I got a
Step
different
watch.
one. It's on the ground somewhere.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the
Just
ground.
need my dog not to eat it. It's fine. 10, 16, and I
Yep,
don't.
you
have
got this.
anything. 16 damage. Whoopah. There's that.
I swear I'm good. I'm gonna help out at some point.
Uh,
anything else for your turn?
that is all.
Larkspur.
Trying to get this.
I'm back again.
Oh, so much hair.
I'm so happy
The
that I
Elmo
chose this
plant.
one.
The Elmo plant.
Jesus.
Oh God, no.
I just imagine like, here's how I imagine that character. Just put that voice on like Doom Guy. It's just, but Doom Guy is 3 feet tall.
Well, it worked last time, so let's try it again.
I'm gonna cast Divine Lance again.
Okay.
What does that look like for your little plant, dude? What's the visual?
It's just his, like, coming from his staff. He's just a tiny little guy. The staff is like just taller than he is, and it kind of just coalesces from the little symbol dangling from the staff, and it's just a torrent of holy energy from his staff.
Cool.
And to hit, that is, I believe, a 27. Sorry, 26.
26 hits.
All right, cool. That's another 4d4 spirit damage again. Let's do these. All right, 5, 9, ooh, 13 points of spirit damage.
Nice.
Let's go. Wow.
How's it looking?
It's not looking so hot.
Not looking too hot. Okay. If that's the case, I would like to... I'm gonna try and punch it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on. Okay. 25.
25 definitely hits.
It's another d4 damage. Let me just triple check. Oh. Aw. Well, it was lowest possible damage. It's 4 points of bludgeoning damage to it.
Still pretty good, man.
Oh wait, hang on. Also, I forgot about maps. So it actually would have only been 21 to hit.
21 still hits.
Okay, good. 'Cause
AC 20,
technically-
baby.
Technically, that Divine Lance has the attack trait, so yeah. But that is his turn. That's all 3 actions again. Oh, I should have tried to intimidate it again. Oh well. Because it's
Is
no
it-
longer frightened.
This creature.
Can you do that multiple times? I think there's a
Oh.
time limit on how long you can.
You make a good point. I forgot. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
don't mind me. Just like a dog treatment.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Top initiative. It's at this moment, Marcel, as you are currently not engaged with something, you realize the ship has been moving.
Oh.
And the way you can tell this is because there is an island getting
Ooh.
horribly closer.
Dear God, where's the helm? On the other side of the ship?
With Archie.
New map!
Whoa!
Oh, I love it.
What?
New map!
Yo,
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Whoa!
she purdy.
Good night.
Heading towards shore at an increased rate.
Yeah, like probably in a we would wreck kind of way.
You will wreck. Give me just a straight up roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Intelligence?
Yep.
She's like, but doesn't have to be.
4.
Was that on the dice?
It gonna happen fast.
Going
Aw.
fast.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Land ho.
What did you call me?
I will move your tokens separately from the ship, but I need a minute to get it moving.
Okay.
I
Oh,
love joke characters so much.
Oh my god.
who said this was a joke character?
I said mine is. I don't know about you.
Mine's completely serious, dude. I'm an anti-tech activist. All right.
Good for you.
Okay, the map is now correctly reflecting.
Okay. All right.
Let me just get you guys realigned to the actual map. There we go. All right.
It's like you've done
Creature
this
next to
before or
you.
something.
The creature next to you. What's that?
Seems like you've done this before or something.
A time or two. I don't GM anywhere else.
Roll a 20.
As a
Ooh, in a bad way?
Archie.
Yeah, nope. It's gonna miss. Just kidding. That hits, and luckily
Regular
is not a crit.
success? Okay,
Regular success.
not a crit. Okay. Take 4 points of, no, excuse me, 5 points of piercing damage.
Golly.
Man, it
I
really
thought I
likes the
was
number
gonna do that.
5.
It does. It does succumb to its hunger. It is going to continue to frenzy you.
Oh, good God.
That's what that means.
I got your space. You're right. You're right.
What's the third maps? Minus how much?
10.
8. Minus 8.
Okay.
Minus 8.
What?
That's,
The third?
yeah, third.
That's with agile.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're right. My
it's
bad.
5 and 10.
It is. You're right. My bad. I didn't realize that my fist had the agile
So,
feature.
This might, I can't remember, as a 17 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. This creature is beginning to go feral under your claw as you're like trying to hold it down. It is just lost whatever sense of sentience it did have. It is just hungry.
Okay. All right. We can deal with that.
But it is your turn, Archie.
You see, as I take from my chest little armor piece here, which is engraved latticework armor made of some of the hardest spider silk known to man. And I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to put 2 fingers down my throat, and then I spit up a tangly vine.
Okay.
It's kind of like a web, but not really a web. It's more of a vine.
I had a friend that could do that once.
Once.
It just this tangly vine comes out from my mouth, and you still see it. I have to do a vine bears. Flashing. Attempt a spell attack. Okay,
Okay.
that's a natural 1. Wow.
You have a hero
You
point.
have a hero point.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
There you go.
Good choice. Good choice.
At least we know the dice are feeling spicy.
True.
Oh, baby! That is gonna be a 26.
Heyo.
So,
It's
I know that's not a crit, but what's going to happen here, the target takes a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to speed for 2 rounds. It can attempt to escape your spell DC to remove the penalty. Yeah.
Is it also grabbed or restrained by chance?
It is blah blah blah. Sorry, reading it. A vine appears from thin air, flicking to your hand and lashing itself to a target. A spell attack against the target. On a success, the target takes a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speeds for 2 rounds. Make an attempt to escape using your DC to remove the penalty.
Doesn't seem like it. Oh well.
No.
I mean,
Just 2 rounds.
still not bad.
If I would have critical successed, then it would have been completely immobilized.
Ooh, damn.
So does that count towards maps? If I try to attack it?
Does that spell or whatever it is have the attack trait?
Let me see. Tangle
Is it a Tangle Vine?
It does.
Okay, then yes.
Because it has this spell attack thing. Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take out a sickle and try to attack it.
Okay.
And that's another fucking miss. With a 4 on the dice.
Buddy.
Sorry, bud.
4 plus 7. You know, some characters, maybe I'm just not doing it right.
That's where it is.
That's my turn.
I mean, hey, you dropped his speed. That's not something to be ashamed of.
I'm ashamed. I'm deeply ashamed.
The
We know,
creature's
Christian.
extreme
We
spur
know.
is going to make a swing at you.
Hey, stop
Yep.
that!
Who's he swinging on?
Me.
Yep. That's a 24 to hit.
You muted? You muted, buddy?
Yeah, it hits. Sorry.
Time to use the Grimm's Dungeon D20s. I was nervous
Okay,
because they were
6
rolling weird
points of
earlier.
Piercing damage.
Hey, that's one more than previously.
How you looking, little plant guy?
Fine.
Okay.
Honestly,
Not
it's
that
the
I would do
toughest
anything
spell.
about it. Just want to know.
Yeah, I'm down 16 points of damage. That's
It
it.
does maintain its state of mind, and you watch as it becomes, once again, that further translucent incorporeal form.
Not again.
Currently lost 20 HP. 10 of it being my own mistake.
Your fault. Christian had the off-guard condition. Christian was not locked in.
Thought I had my coffee this morning. I thought I was ready. I was like, I fucking know this. I spent 3 hours on this game.
Marcel.
Oh, hey.
Help! Help!
I am not gonna help. I look and it's freaky and I don't
Fine.
want to be a part of that. So I'm gonna make my way to what? Okay, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna make my way to the edge of the ship here, and even like kind of be up on the railing a little bit, and I'm gonna ready an action to
ready?
quick jump, horizontal leap, or horizontal jump to the shore when we're close enough, or right before we collide.
Okay.
Yeah,
Watch for-
I want to be
That was a-
like within 10 feet of the sand.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna test something, and it's probably not gonna work, but I want to test it. You said these things are like dark, shadowy things, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast the light spell, or the light cantrip. So it's a little orb of light directly in front. I'd imagine it's like it comes out of a little bloom on his head, and it's just a little tiny orb of bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an extra 20. Does that seem to have any effect on the creature directly in front of me?
As you cast the spell, you watch as it recoils
No way.
and is unable to maintain its incorporeal form. It becomes fully present once again.
Hell yes!
Nice.
Oh, it was worth
Cool.
it. Oh,
Right. The creativity is incredible. Hey, take a hero point.
hell yes!
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that.
That was dope.
Okay. So if that's the case, He's gonna try and punch it again now that it's
Go for it.
corporeal.
Yep.
Because that was two. Sadly, the light cantrip is 2 actions, but punching is
Yep.
1.
Virtually all the spells, man. They're like, you can move and
Yeah.
cast a spell, or
Mhm.
you can not do shit.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
All right, let's see it. Come on. Okay, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Still
Yo,
there.
Y'all are amazing warriors. I'm an activist.
He's like, Larkspur just has this bloom of light appear above his head, sees the recoil in it become corporeal again. He's like,
So that's how I return you to the void.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
That's looking like a leapable distance now.
So here's what's gonna happen. Marcel, do you trust me on this call?
I trust you with everything in my heart and
is
soul.
gonna make a reflex saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck.
You know, I'm just a small little activist. That's 18 on my reflex saving throw.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Okay,
What do you
that's
got?
a 23.
23 is a success.
Excellent.
Morgan?
10 with a natural 1.
Fail.
Bruh.
And
Oof.
Christian?
I had an 18. Yep, 18.
That is a regular failure.
You know,
As
sometimes
the
you look
ship
sometimes.
crashes into the shore and comes to a full stop. Marcel, you jump,
Yeah.
you hit the sand, and you combat roll with
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to place you
Yep.
here.
Perfect. I actually have a
Larkspur?
thing that says
Actually, no,
it's
we'll
a
go
rolling
order-
landing.
Roll of operations here. Archie, you fall, tumble forward, slam into the railing here, suffering
Ugh.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Larkspur, you fall
Mhm.
and slam into this pure wall, suffering
Suffering is right.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez, what is with you and the 5
Number
points,
5.
dude?
I don't know. I'm just rolling dice, okay?
But
Also, you see, like, before we even hit, you see my little familiar, my leshy friend, my lilac buddy, Samson, as
Those
he
that
starts
fail
to.
are currently off guard.
So you see, as my little leshy starts to, like, helicopter spin, and his little petals helicopter spin, and he raises 25 feet in the air to avoid any damage. You could have gave me a warning there, buddy.
The creature is going to come for you, Archie.
You know what I just realized, Christian?
Off guard.
What?
I just realized the voice you're doing is very reminiscent of Butters from South Park.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's pretty similar, but not
Okay,
quite
gosh.
there.
23 to hit.
23 just hits.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Someone's gonna die, and it's probably gonna be me.
Archie, it's your turn.
One, what the fuck? Who are you? This guy is absolutely insane. Holy shite. I think I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna use my...
trait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a 2-action heal using my 3rd rank spell.
Okay.
If you're healing a living creature, increase the D hit points restored by 24. So I don't know if I still need to use my 3d8.
Yes,
Or-
so trust me, I know how healing works. You roll, is it 2 or 3 d8 that you roll?
I have 3d8 for my
Okay.
3rd level.
So, yeah, 3d8 plus 24 if you're doing it to
That
yourself.
might be a little overkill.
You could do the 1-action version and just roll the 3d8.
Well, I mean, I definitely want all the healing
Or
I
you
can
could
get. But,
you could use it against the guy that you're fighting, and it just makes a save and takes some damage against it if it's undead, like I assume.
undead. Huh. You know what? I'm not trying to die here, guys. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use 2 of my actions. I'm gonna take all the
There you
healing,
go.
and so I'm not even gonna fucking roll. I just need to take it.
Well, you
Okay.
still roll
Yep.
it. You roll the 3d8 plus 24.
Well, 24. Oh,
Oh.
wow, I still actually need health.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh
You got
my
me hit
god,
a couple
I
times,
have
my guy.
That was 20. Jesus Christ. And 3d8. Turns out I do need to roll them.
Oh my god.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
The other thing you could, I mean, the other option would be doing the
7,
3-action
9.
version, roll the 3d8, and maybe you heal yourself and maybe hit the undead.
So 7, 9, and then plus 2 for 11. I'm all the way healed, baby. I'm feeling fucking good, and I'm gonna try to stab his ass.
Okay.
All right. Tureen! Please. Please.
But you know, that's a 3 on the dice.
Oh, buddy, did you use your hero point?
Ah! Ah. I've already used it.
That's what I thought.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Larkspur, as you are reeling,
Wow.
hitting the wall, you're
Why are you so bad?
not to your feet yet, but you're getting to them. As you are, you watch as the creature that was assaulting you succumbs to its hunger, loses its sanity,
No.
and charges you.
Ooh.
And Marcel's like, I wonder if they're coming.
Having a beach episode. Yeah.
But you are off guard. What's your AC currently?
17. Am I prone and off guard, or just off guard?
Prone and off guard.
Okay, let me see if that changes. No, it doesn't change anything. Cool. AC is still 17.
15 to hit.
Whoo, buddy.
This creature reels in. You watch as its entire arm coalesces into a single one clawed blade, and it pushes it against you. And you raise your staff and barely knock it aside. It skims across the cheek and buries to the elbow into the wood. This was a deathly blow.
Okay.
Ooh boy.
Oh boy.
22 to hit, though.
That's with maps?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
But as it pulls the claw outward, it does catch you for 8 points of piercing damage.
Alright, yeah, that's a bit ouch. Starting to look a little bit more rough.
Marcel, you've landed.
She
The
lands.
ship is at least 20 feet, like up out of the water. You cannot see your allies.
You hear
And as
the
she
light
looks back-
screaming.
She realizes that she had dropped her rapier on the ship
Yep.
and did not pick it back up.
Nope.
And she's got her short bow and daggers, and I'm gonna
You'll survive the damage, but at what cost?
I will. I'm just gonna look around. Just scan for other enemies, creatures, anything. I feel like she expects the Gauntlet to be a game that you can win. And yeah, we could fight those things, but now there's an island, so what's this part of the game? She's trying to figure that out.
You don't see any other enemies, but you also notice that after about 30 feet inland, it's just this thickened mist and what you can perceive as some kind of darkened shape of trees, vegetation, things like that. You can't see the actual like bark or the leaves because of the mist, but you know it's there. But you don't see any hostile movement.
Okay. How far away is that mist from me?
About 45, 50 feet.
I'll go 30 feet towards it with a movement. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'm sideways. This is weird. Whatever. I go towards it. And I look back. Was it an action to perceive, to look around?
Yes.
Okay. Then...
You're my final hope.
Then
Liquid
I don't
core.
think I can do things.
Larkspur, you're up next.
Thank you.
Trust you.
I'm gonna just call out to them. I left my rapier up there. Can you toss it down?
He won't get off me! He won't get off
You
me!
have like blocked this deadly claw to the side. You just hear in an instance before it pulls it out to deal that damage, you hear, do you guys see a rapier?
Kinda busy at the moment.
I think I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Larkspur, it's your turn.
Yeah, how's this thing looking at the moment?
It is having difficulty keeping its form together.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
How's mine looking?
It is also having difficulty keeping its form together.
Wow.
You can do it.
Fuck you. You do this every gauntlet too, and that's the
It's
reason
because I
you're
played
fucking
the same
alive.
character every gauntlet, and
No,
she
I
doesn't give
know.
a shit about you.
That's why I'm saying that's the reason you're fucking still alive.
Yeah.
I am going to stand up, so I'm no longer prone and off guard.
Okay.
And that's one action to do. I was gonna guidance myself, but I'm going to divine lance again.
Okay.
To try
You got this, buddy.
and destroy this creature.
I genuinely think you got it. I think you got
Natural 20.
Go!
All right,
it. The power of belief.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. I mean, there's no point in not going for it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Go for it. It's more fun to go for it.
I shit you not. I rolled a 19 on the die. A 20 and a 19.
So I'm gonna say that unless you just want to know the damage, there's no need to give me the damage.
Well, I know what the damage would be. It's
Okay.
what is that? 32 because that's
Let me
4d4 is 16.
Creature
Times
B
2.
has been
Yeah.
removed from the initiative.
So, Maricel, as you are just standing on the beach calling for your rapier, all you see is just this lance of golden energy shoot at a diagonal from from the base of the ship.
I got him.
Now get my rapier.
We'll see.
Larkspur.
And that's my turn because that was 3 actions.
Top of initiative. The creature's going to, Archie, as you are engaged with this creature, you notice that with this second kind of burst, like this deep bass sound you hear behind you somewhere from the other combat, but you also know, hey, I've heard that before. He took care of one of them, and you watch as this creature, it almost like pulses with it, and it's like, and looks at you, and it just screams. I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay. Also, am I no longer off balance because I was last round?
Correct.
Off guard.
So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, is off balance a thing?
No. I think we just mixed...
Balancing is a thing,
We just mixed it all together.
Yeah, we mixed it up with off
Let's
guard.
go, liquid core! 18 on the dice
Heyo.
with my fortitude is definitely gonna ideally beat that. Fortitude
No.
plus 11, so 29.
You resist as it screams. You can feel it shake you, like physically. Like, okay, I can push this. Then it just hits you on another level, like mentally, and then it hits your core and your soul, and you are just holding on to whatever precious memories you have to keep yourself strong and going. And as you kind of hunker down in that thought process, you resist the paralysis, the stun, whatever this creature was trying to do to stop you from moving.
Yep.
Seeing its
The thing that I just did.
see its inability to stop you, it goes incorporeal and flees.
Ooh. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. But what happens to its speed since it's still tangled?
It is incorporeal.
Oh,
Right.
Ah.
sure.
No,
sure.
yeah, that seems legit.
That's a bummer.
Wow.
We'll do it.
With combat resolved, I have to go to the bathroom.
All right, quick break.
Break
Quick
time.
We're
break.
going to take a short break. 10 minutes.
Oops.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll take a 10 minute
Snacky
break.
snack.
I am going to get a timer ready.
Yep.
So we can have
Also, apologies to stream as I accidentally just switched to the be right back right in the middle of doing all of that, but
That's okay.
Early?
All right, timer going. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. We're
Yeah.
getting some snacks, use the
All right.
restroom, water, yada yada.
be back.
All right.
You have successfully crash landed, seemingly, onto this beachfront area. The third creature having attempted to stun poor little Archie, but Archie held true to his core beliefs and memories and pushed through. Thus, the creature fled. The other two destroyed. Nothing forth, nothing left to move into the mist. As you do so, once you pierce through this curtain, you are instantly shifted, it feels, into a forested area.
Before
completely
we
unlike where you had been.
Sorry, before we actually pass through, could I just go around heal and like treat wounds on people?
How long
Toss
does it
down my
take?
rapier.
I'm
Oh yeah, that
I'm
too.
full on. I'm full on
How long
health.
does it
I can
Okay.
I'm also full.
10
Okay,
minutes.
then it's 10 minutes for myself.
Okay.
If
I can also
would-
do a treat wounds
Sure.
check on you.
We'll see if I need it. Hang on. Administer first aid. No, not administer first. There we go. Treat wounds. Just gonna do the regular trained DC.
Okay. They're going to stay still and treat your wounds.
Yeah, for 10 minutes. Hee hee.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's DC 15. I rolled, I believe, an 18 is what that is.
Okay.
Yeah, 18, so...
Keep your healing to the side for a second.
Oh, okay.
Need you to make a will save.
Oh, gosh. It's a good thing I'm decent at those. I would have been
anybody
decent
else-
at those if I hadn't rolled a natural
Anybody
1.
else unmoving?
Unmoving.
Unmoving.
I am just gonna take a cut off my shirt and tie it over my face before we go in, but if we're all waiting, like I imagine we're just standing there waiting for him.
I did roll a natural 1, but I used my hero point. And I instead... It's a will save of 15.
Okay. That's a failure.
Damn it. Okay, at least it's not a crit fail.
Archie, are you standing still for these 10 minutes, or are you going to be doing anything, moving about?
I mean, I'm more so like, hey man, if you've got this, if you're gonna treat your own wounds, you're good. So I mean, I would probably be standing in the area, but I'd be moving back and forth.
Okay.
You know,
You
just trying to like
pacing?
look around. Yeah, fucking those things like kick my
Marcel,
ass. I'm on
are
high
you-
alert.
Are you still?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I need a will save.
20.
You're good. As the two of you have been still for this brief moment in time, that amulet that had been delivered to you begins to vibrate, and you resist some force within your mind, Marcel,
Yeah.
except for you, Larkspur. You do not resist. Instead of healing yourself, you're going to take 3 points of psychic or mental damage.
Oh.
As I'm like kind of like sputtering back and forth on my spider legs, like, hey man, you're not really supposed to do that with your bandages. You kind of making it worse.
All he's done for the past, like, those few seconds where he's taking the damage, it's just rewrapping the same small arm over and over. He just runs out of the, like, the rapid, like, the medical tape. And he flinches.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm gonna grab the amulet and look at it. Anyone know what this thing is?
It hurt
Not really
me.
sure. I
Yeah.
take it out of my little satchel. I've got a fatty pack on my side.
You go to feel for it, and you don't feel it in your satchel.
It's around your neck, man.
You feel it around your neck.
I tried to take it off.
You get up to like jaw level, and you can't move it any further. Something is keeping it there.
So,
All
These
right.
things still come off.
Yeah.
instead of treating wounds on myself, I'm instead going to drink the healing potion that I was given.
Nice. Forgot about that thing.
Mhm.
Oh, I for sure didn't. Don't
Damn.
worry. That is 4 and... damn it. So I heal 11 points of damage. Which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. I'm above half. So it's fine right now. Okay.
I'm feeling a little better now.
All right, well, let's get moving.
Okay.
Hey,
They clearly
Sammy?
don't want us dragging our feet. That doesn't make for a good show.
hey, little guy. Can you kind of see how high up this mist goes? To see if you can see anything above?
Is that to your
And,
familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to my familiar, my little familiar Sammy, and he's gonna fly up. He'll use 3 actions. He has a flying speed of 25 feet.
Okay.
He'll use 3 actions to try to fly above the mist.
Okay. Do you watch him fly?
Oh yeah, I'm watching him.
You watch him get to about 30 feet, and then you're watching the effort of him still fly and move, but he's not going any further.
I could have
All right,
I
come back,
had
come
in
back,
my
buddy.
mind you were gonna do like a bug zapper type shit.
I'm so sad.
No, not him.
I'm not that rude. I don't not that bad most times. Let's roll for it. Maybe there's like a 5% chance.
Oh, God. So 5 or lower?
No, you're good.
Whew. Whew. Sammy, come back. Come back. It feels like safe up there.
He'd make good target practice.
Don't you ever say that. Plants are not food. Well, some are, but if they give us parts of their,
He like looks over and looks for her.
Yeah, which
You
you know
Larkspur...
what I'm saying.
Begins to sink.
Oh,
What?
The ship begins to sink.
Oh,
Into
It
the
was
sun.
on
All right,
So it's
in we go.
let's go.
also
I'll
say,
take point.
Christian, as you said that, like, looking at Larkspur, he actually does have like a little a small little piece of fruit that is connected to him.
Mmm.
Roll
You
for
can eat that?
But yeah,
So,
we're
Arthur,
good to
take a
continue.
point. The rest of you move into the mist. You're not sure if it's 5 feet, 10 feet. It's not very long, but the distance becomes unable to really gauge as you are in this thickened mist. But as you do come through the other side of it, there's this kind of brief, almost like, I wouldn't say like a mental punch, but more like just like a mental, just a tap. And something shifts. You're unsure what. But as you step out of the mist, it's unlike any area you've ever seen before or in some time as you have been imprisoned. You are in a lush green forest.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Looking around, you immediately see in this clearing there are thick trees, there is lovely tall overgrown grass, and then before you is an incredibly large door-shaped structure with 3 pedestals in front of it.
3 pedestals. Like an ancient ruin? Or just 3 pedestals in the clearing?
It's
So
on
we'll
roll 20.
expand on it.
I've
See
put
how
you
that
guys
goes.
through the map.
Sorry.
All good.
Oh.
Could I
Well,
make a check? Would you say this would be more towards occultism or cult lore?
This would be occultism.
Okay. And roly. Hey, not bad. That is a 22 in occultism.
22. With the 22 in occultism, you are looking kind of at the pedestals. You're looking to the door shape. You can't see there is some kind of faint glowing runes in the center of the door. And as you look closer to the pedestals, you see similar runes, but they're not lit. There is also writing on the pedestals to let you approach and read.
I'll approach the one on the left.
The one on the
hey,
left.
hey! Before you touch that, let's check for traps. Alright, these guys seem bucket crafty. I just want to make
Marcel,
sure.
As he says that, you've already taken a fast glance and just like
Yeah.
under your breath, you're like, there's no tricks here. The trick is within the pedestals itself.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you
does it
mean
say?
by that?
There's not any traps.
Like, so we can stand on these?
I
Please
would
do.
read them first.
I am going to plant a small inception seed into Marcel's mind and just say that there's this moment where you're looking at these pedestals and this door and you begin to have something you have not had in years.
An orgasm?
You begin to have, I'm going to murder you.
No, I have that feeling a lot.
You begin to have
Wow.
the tiniest spark of hope that if this is something to get the ratings up, something to bring more attention, something to put Sebastian up on a higher pedestal, what greater show than to actually let at least one of you, if not all 3, actually earn freedom.
It might not be a trick.
I stand on the pedestal on the left.
I was reading that.
Yeah, what does it say, Bushy?
On the left, it says, "The beast that never tires."
It's actually kind of fitting that he stepped on that one.
What do the other ones say? I'm gonna
As
look
you
and read the
stand
middle
on
one.
it,
I'm not
Archie.
gonna stand. Oh,
Yeah,
what is
I stand on it.
What is your? Do you have a melee weapon on you or armor?
I do.
And I
What
do
is
have
your
armor.
typical? What's your melee and armor looking like?
So my armor is my lattice work armor,
Mhm.
which is very intricately woven together. It's a very light material. It's kind of similar to chainmail, but it's made of the hardest spider silk.
Gotcha.
And then for my weapons, I have a sling and I have a sickle.
Okay. Then I will say, as he steps up on it, the runes light up.
Not sure what I did.
Just stay there for a second. Can we read what
Alright.
these other two say?
The one in the middle, it reads the weightless burden.
Okay.
The one on the right states the death that brings life.
Well, my little friend Samson's kind of like a weightless burden because he could just hover over the pedestal. That one's in the middle, right?
And the things that I killed, they brought us life, so the death that brings life, is that me?
I think so.
You motherfucker.
And I'm gonna stand back.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much right where I am on the map. I'm just gonna
Can
step
I
back.
actually, can I make another type of check, perchance, to try and, like, identify? Oh, wait, no, I can't identify anything because I'm not trained in Arcana. Shit. I think... I know I already did heal myself a little bit. I'm gonna take that piece of fruit off, and eat it, and it's going to heal me.
Yes! Damn, I almost took that and ate it. Although I don't need any healing. But I almost, as soon as it was
wasted
mentioned,
that.
I was almost like, huh. And then I grabbed.
That's 3d8 healing that I do too.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Yeah, it's a
That's
d8
good.
plus another d8 for every 2 levels above 1. So that is 13 more points of healing to myself. But it's now gone. Cool. And I think then with that, he's like,
Well, the only way to check is by doing. Onto the void!
and he's gonna step on the
kid in the void.
the one. He's gonna step on the one on the right. He also hears you say that.
The void comes for us all!
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, here.
Fascinating creatures. Fascinating.
And you'll send
Step on
Sammy to
the-
the middle,
Christian.
Christian?
Yeah, I'll have Sammy hover over the middle.
Move yourself, Morgan. And I'm gonna
Right,
actually
forget
just be
that that's a
a
thing I can
little
do.
closer.
Yep.
Whee! Boop.
There
As
we go.
All three of the pillars light up. You watch as at the first step, 3 spectral creatures cloaked, wielding a scythe, apparate,
Oh dear.
begin to drift towards their respective pillars.
Let's see here.
Do I have any time to, like, do I have any actions that I could, time to expend any actions when this happens?
They're moving slowly.
So then with that, Larkspur is going to, he goes like completely immobile, and it's almost like the features that he had that showed him being like a sentient plant, they kind of just disappear as he takes 2 actions to use ritual reversion I take the form of an ordinary specimen of the type of plant or fungus that most closely resembles you, reverting to your body's appearance just before your spirit joined with it. So I look just like a normal plant that is sitting on top of this thing now.
On the right one?
On the right one.
Okay. Archie?
So, I'm thinking if I create a web, I could possibly stop them from moving. I'm going to... Oh, that's not going to work. So instead, I'm going to try to use my Tangle Vine.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a spell attack. Oh, there you are. Of course. That's a 19.
19 does not hit.
So
As you cast the spell forth, it just goes right through him. Goes right through this creature.
guys, is this normal?
Maricel?
One action or two? Can I take a double move?
You have your turn.
Great. I am going to move over here. That should be about 60 feet.
Okay.
And I'll hide behind this rock.
Okay.
With my last action, I raise my shield.
Okay.
And Morgan's just a plant.
Creatures come closer.
Guys?
With the door?
Larkspur's not doing anything right now. He's just a plant right now. He looks only like a plant.
Spectral creature reaches out with its skeleton hand.
Oh god.
And places it on your chest.
Does anything happen to him?
Larkspur.
Yeah.
The creature reaches out. Almost. Do you have awareness, like vision, sight, all that?
Yeah, it's just my appearance is that of only a plant.
It reaches out and almost seems like with the back of its hand seems to gently brush against some of your leaves.
It just rustles a little bit.
Creature reaches out to your familiar, Archie, and turns its palm upward as if for it to land there.
I wish there was insight.
There is.
Insight.
I mean, there is.
What is it?
It's called, what is it? Shit. Sense motive, that's what it is, and it's a perception check.
Can I sense motive?
Sure.
You know, that's a great
yeah.
idea, considering none of us did it.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
And my perception's 13, so a 33.
Ooh, damn.
33, you do not sense any. You don't get the sense this creature is going to harm you. Despite its approaches to you, all it's done is reach out and lay its hand against like where your armor is, right over your sternum.
Okay, hear me out. Weirdly enough, I don't think they want to kill us.
I think he's into you.
Wow. I just kind of allow what's happening. I go with the process, and I'm like, all creatures are different. All creatures hold merit. Maybe these guys are here to help.
You're familiar to land in the palm of the creature at the middle pedestal.
Yeah, I mean, Samson kind of understands my feelings. It's kind of like a plant thing. And like, hey, Sammy, I think it's gonna be all right.
Okay.
And you see, as he like hovered up a little bit and hovers back a little bit.
Okay. Larkspur, what are you doing?
He's just staying completely still, letting what's gonna happen, just, like cautiously.
Marcel?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep sneaking around
Okay.
up here.
Holy shit, you feel hella hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying just to not draw their attention, get closer to the door.
Okay. So everyone's
And-
actions are in. I will be asking for no further actions. I will just be asking certain checks from all of you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Clarkspur,
Yeah.
you make a fortitude save.
Okay, is this by chance a spell or magical effect?
It is not.
Damn. Okay.
The best approximation I can give you is this is a force of nature.
Okay. You said
Nice.
fortitude.
Yes.
That is a 24.
That's
Good.
Oh, I don't like the fact that there's still damage.
We
If
don't know
this
what that is.
Page.
We don't know. No.
Page.
12 points of necrotic damage. As
Oh.
you feel your very life force pulled out of you.
Mm.
And it is not recoverable.
Jeez.
Not recoverable?
Oh! Haha!
Archie, you watch as your armor unweaves itself and begins to regrow on this creature's hand. You may remove that armor from your inventory. And feel your connection with your familiar severed as all the runes light up and magic flows towards this threshold. The stone disappears, and in its place is a light blue pane of glass.
Oh my god. My baby.
Do the spirits do anything else?
Are they still there?
They vanish.
Ah, okay.
Your sacrifices have been accepted.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I also don't think there's a way to recover or like to mark that non-recoverable HP on my sheet.
Change your HP max.
I don't think there's a way to. Oh wait, no, there is. I see it. Oh wait, no. No, I have no idea. Oh well. Either way.
So if you go over to 2 hit points,
Yeah.
and then you can change your maximum hit points. Max.
Well, you only say yours is at max because, or you can change your max because you're at max. Mine says just hit points. My max is 58, but I'm. Either way, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I run to the door. Not through it, but just up to it.
Samson? Samson? Where are you, buddy?
Do I see
Oh, no.
anything through it?
Oh god, what have I done?
You cannot see through it. It is just like it's almost like you're underwater when you look through it. It is just endless blue.
But here I told him everything was gonna be fine.
Larkspur is going to go over to Archie. Just put a little. He's now back in like his normal. I say quote normal. He has his attributes again. He's no longer just a plant. Kind of puts his little branch of a hand on Archie.
He is okay. He is gone and returned to the maelstrom. And you will meet him one day.
I just look over my shoulder at the little freak that keeps talking about the void and the maelstrom, and turn back and I place my hand on the blue and see if I can go through it.
As you
Can't even feel him.
your hand upon this seemingly pane of glass, you realize it's not glass. It's magic. And your hand disappears into it.
Do we think?
The only way And you see he's still like in his weird hybrid form. You see like his little fangs come out and they're just like drooped all the way down. I guess the only way forward is forward. I won't let you down, Hampson. I won't let you down. I move forward to the gate as well.
I think seeing everyone being just at the gate and having Maricel, like, you said it's kind of like a permeable thing. It's not glass.
Yeah.
It's just magic, right? I think as soon as Larkspur sees that it's permeable, he's turned and he sees Maricel doing this. He's like,
Well, here we go.
and he's just gonna run through it.
You next, Archie?
Well, let's see if anything happens to our friend first.
I don't know if we'll get to. Wherever it goes.
Death will come for me whenever it wishes.
Oh, God. I go forward.
I think Maricel hears the cheering of the Gauntlet stadium in her head and like looks around to try and see where it's coming from and just doesn't find anything, doesn't see anything here, any other forward path, anything else they want her to do other than go through this door, and she walks.
Okay. We're pulled through space, time, distances unknown. This sensation kind of wells up in all of you. This general sense of coming to a head, being placed upon the crossroads of divinity and decision. As you are dropped in a location. All around you, you are surrounded by stone and magic. Near,
Like the walls are stone?
yes. There's probably about 30 feet of height in this location, but it is a singular room. At the center, you can see a small orb gently pulling in tendrils of magic. For it expands. It's about 10 feet tall, 5 feet across, and outward steps this cloaked creature with these 4 floating shards of glass around it. This, whatever gate, portal, what it may be, closes. It looks upon the 3 of you. Taps one of the pieces of glass. And you hear it. Ding! Roll initiative.
Let's go.
Oh.
Alrighty. Alright.
Of course you would choose fucking undead motherfuckers to fight against us. Oh, jeez.
Oh no! Hang on.
I'm extraordinarily sad. I rolled a natural 1
Oh,
You're just
buddy.
heartbroken.
Buddy.
for a 14 on my initiative.
Okay.
I'd rather roll a natural 1 on initiative than anything
Yeah.
else.
Marcel?
Mhm.
22.
Alrighty then. And Larkspur.
That, I believe, is a 32.
Holy
Damn! 19 on the dice?
19 on the die.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Alright. This is gonna be interesting.
Each square is 5 feet of movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, you stop that.
I'm tired.
That's
I'm
what
tired,
coffee.
Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. Oh wait, sorry.
That's too damn
D20.
bad.
Grab your D20s.
Oh.
As this sensation of combat decisions and hope, chance to flee whatever imprisonment, however your souls wound up in the nine hells through these circumstances,
I was just leading a protest.
that portal beyond this creature is your way out. Ready to earn such escape. Larkspur, your nerves fire faster. You steel your resolve.
Uh-huh.
You are top of initiative.
Okay. It's great. It's great. It's a great time. Larkspur is going to use all 3 actions and cast Infuse Vitality on all 3 of us.
Okay.
Nice.
What does that
Each target's unarmed and weapon strikes deal an extra 1d4 of vitality damage. And yeah, that's what he's doing. That's all 3 actions. So everything that any attacks, or sorry, is it just attacks or is it just weapons? Sorry, unarmed and weapon strikes, an extra d4 of vitality damage. Because this thing does look undead, correct? It would be safe to assume. Okay, just making sure.
I want to say this very critically. Don't worry about that.
Great.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. That's all 3 of my actions. Then that's my turn. It's just he's like,
I believe in us. It will not take us. I don't believe it is our time.
It is the creature's turn.
oh
It's going
shit.
to use one of its actions to. You see, it grabs one of the shards, the 4 shards, and it flicks it out. And it lands on this. Excuse me. It lands on this raised section where you can see there is some kind of a soft pillar of light at it. This pillar of light flares for a moment, and upward from it rises a very, very familiar creature.
No.
No,
Don't you fucking do it.
I don't think it's your buddy.
Did you let one get away? God damn it.
What?
Then I need. Check something quick.
You got it. I believe in you.
Do not broadcast to others. Yep. Okay. I need everyone to make a reflex saving throw.
Aw. You know what? This die has been treating me fairly well. I spoke too soon. Damn it. Why did I have to say anything? It's a natural 1.
28. Oh.
After one
Oh, wait. Hang on. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Because I was going to say if... Never mind. Don't
You
worry.
don't have an extra hero point, do you?
Nope, I used it already.
Okay.
Nice.
Critical
22.
Failure. Christian.
22.
Regular success. And
28.
And regular success.
Okay.
Larkspur, you take 14 points of force damage.
Ow.
Maricel and Archie, you take 7. Nope. 3 points of force damage.
Oh.
Cool.
And Larkspur, you don't know why, but your body is trembling.
Guys, I think the void has come for me. I think it's my time.
It's a shame
I
you
love
were
the
cute.
absolute 180, the huge voice ring, and then boom, it's my time.
You were the one that said you don't know why, but you feel awful
So,
now. You're
yeah.
trembling.
Good, it's amazing.
It
Yeah.
goes from like
I'm gonna
I'm
use
so strong. Oh no.
Marcel,
I'm gonna use my reaction called reassuring presence,
Ooh.
and so I'm gonna use that for the round.
Okay.
So an ally within 30 feet gains the frightened condition. You serve as an anchor to your close companions, calming them in times of stress. Decrease the value of triggering an ally's frightened condition by 1.
I don't believe I was frightened,
You are not frightened.
so you don't have to
Okay,
use that.
Jonathan.
Then I try to just talk to you very reassuringly.
Okay. Marcel.
I am trying to find a way to get this guy off guard. That I can do in this situation. I am going to. I think I could just.
Also, mind you, Brandon, my light is still going unless it has been dispelled.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I will run up to this guy.
Okay.
Move, and then twin feint. Try and like just whoopah. So.
Okay.
Dagger. Yeah, fucking baller.
Oh, fucking baller, dude.
Fucking baller, dude. That's a 32.
That is a critical success.
Yo.
Oh, fuck. Wait, that.
Can I
Oh.
confirm that, or does it have to be a natural 20?
That's being nat 20.
Got it. Okay.
But that still does.
But that's
Still does crit damage. Because don't forget your D4.
And
Just take him off the
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
one.
so 1, 2. Yikes. So do I double the whole thing?
Yeah, it's add all of it together, then double.
Okay. So that's just 12 damage.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because he wasn't off guard to me yet.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I have my second attack and he is off guard now.
You added your
But I do
D4,
mean-
correct?
Oh, no, I did not.
That's why I was confused.
Is that just your dagger or
3.
just your rapier?
Plus 3, which means plus 6.
So,
What?
was it your dagger or your rapier?
That was my dagger.
Okay. So you slash this creature looking to get a feint out of it for a follow-up, but just the ferocity of your movement. This creature is obliterated. As it explodes in a 5-foot area, you watch as the particles of light around it begin to summon into the runes, and the color changes from a light blue to gold.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. All right.
And you notice on the ground a small trail of golden runes lead towards the center.
Okay. So I still have an action then. Okay. I am leads towards the center.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Let me see how far this is. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the next pillar.
Okay.
And I'm just there, ready.
Okay. Archie.
So, seeing that these weird planes of glass seem to have some reaction to these runes, I'm going to take out my sling, and I'm going to try to shoot one of the panes of glass.
Okay.
And so let's go. It's cocked. Alright, let's fucking go. That is gonna be 27.
That hits.
Alright, but do a d6 of damage. Care Bear dice. Let's go.
I'm sorry, you have Care Bear dice? That's fucking awesome.
Did you
Yeah.
not see them?
No.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
That's
Oh.
And that's a
amazing.
5 on the dice, plus 2 for 7. 7 points of bludgeoning damage to a piece of glass.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to shoot that same piece of glass, and I'll take my maps. So it's going to be just a plus 5.
As you shoot this piece of glass, it shatters.
Oh, amazing. I shoot another plane of glass. That is a 17 on the dice, plus 5 for a 22.
You do
22
maps?
does not hit.
Okay.
I did do maps. Oh, 22 does not hit.
Nope.
Holy shite. Well, then I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
Did anything happen with any runes when that glass shattered?
That you noticed.
And there's only 2 more pieces of glass around him?
That would be correct.
You fucking fool.
What?
I think that was our way out.
Larkspur, it's your turn.
And nothing has happened. Like, he didn't throw another... Oh, wait, because his turn was after mine.
Your resolve was quite steeled. You go before him.
Yeah, I know. I would like to... What is it? Delay? I would like to delay until after his turn. So permanently moving my initiative to after him.
Okay. That's my ruler.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Luckily, there's only 3 of us that have to get out.
I don't know if that matters.
We'll see.
So you wouldn't go after him this turn, or you would?
Yeah, he's going after him this turn.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah,
Yes.
this round.
This round.
after his
Just want to
turn.
make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, delay is a free action and you
Just trying to
just
make
take your
track
turn later.
who's where, what. Gotcha. Okay. So you kind of reading a room in a situation, you not relax, but you give some breathing room to this tense. The creature kind of, its eyes kind of flare up with this blue energy as it just makes a symbol to the back. As it does so, the rune in the back left flares to a more brighter and higher intensity. As rising from it is not a creature you expected, but a much larger,
Oh.
much hardier looking creature. Enters initiative.
Well, that's lovely.
And then it is going
Did one of the panes of glass go away?
No.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
But it does look to you, Archie. The remaining 2 panes, it reaches its hand forward, and they and begin to spin around its wrist at a high velocity before they move so fast it looks to be a singular disc. You can hear
Oh, shit.
spinning up of. Make a reflex saving throw.
All right. Ay, ay, ay. That is a 15.
As a failure.
At least not a critical failure.
Take 12 points of force damage as outward from this disc, just this beam of concentrated force shoots forward.
Ugh. Yep. Yep. That hurts.
And then it is going. Actually, that's it. 6, 2, then 1. Okay.
So back to my turn.
Now,
Yeah.
Larkspur.
Uh-huh. Jeez, okay. Having, taken that bit of damage that hurt, Larkspur is going to use 2 actions, going to place his hand on his leafy chest, and cast Positive Attunement on himself. So I heal 1d8 hit points at the end of each of my turns for 1 minute, as long as I'm sustaining the spell.
Nice.
What is it? Effects that increase healing only increase the initial healing. I don't know what that means, but it's whatever. So that's 2 actions to do, and then I will cast Shield on myself.
Alright.
And that is my turn. Well, let me roll my d8 to heal myself. That's a
ahead,
d10.
Marcel.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Little me?
Son of a bitch, that's only 1
you.
point.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to, if you would allow me to hide behind the pillar here as a hide action. Maybe?
Yes, because the pillars are raised, and then the disc you were on is raised. So you would be lower. Where you step
So
off.
I'm low. Oh, I see. So I like hide, kind of. Got it. Cool. And then I am going to set down the weapons I'm holding and pull out the short bow. And shoot across at the new guy that just appeared. And I'm hopefully hidden. So that hopefully I get that extra damage.
We'll see.
But I have to hit first.
Yep.
So here I go.
Here we go.
Nice. That's a... Wait. 33
Hey.
to hit. There's a 19 on the die. It's pretty good.
Did you hide?
I tried to. I thought you were...
That is a critical success.
Yes.
Yo. Okay, don't forget the d4 this time.
So critical success with this gives me a deadly d10.
Actually, Brandon, I need clarification.
Yes.
Normally, it says vitality damage. It says this damage typically damages only undead. Would it affect this thing that she is attacking?
It would not.
Damn it. Okay, so you don't get the d4.
That's
Shit.
fine. I still get the 2d6 and the d10 because it's a crit. And I think that's what that means. Yeah. And then 2d6 for sneak attack as well.
Yeah,
and
you double everything except for that critical d8 or whatever it is.
Oh, yes. Thank you. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Doubles to 26 plus 4, 30. Am I stupid? This is 13 doubles to 26 plus 4.
Did you
30 damage.
Did you double the d8 or because you don't
No.
double the okay. Just checking.
I only doubled the weapon and sneak attack.
Right. I just wasn't
30
sure what that
damage.
4 was coming from.
That's coming from the D10.
Oh, okay, cool. 30 is
I don't
not
have
bad.
I don't have a modifier to add to this.
Gotcha.
Is exactly obliterated.
Oh, okay.
Hell yes.
In its place, though a shard of glass was not utilized, the runes alight. And from that pillar, he watches down the side of it and across the ground. It leads to the central area where this smaller, maybe like golf ball sized orb is just slowly pulling in these golden tendrils of power. Once again, I am dicked over by poor initiative rolls.
Hey, it happens.
Happens. All right, Archie.
I'm having so much fun.
This is great.
As that golden pillar occurs, do you think that these runes would still light up if we attacked the creature, or
I don't know if I would risk it, but you can.
well, shit.
Just cover the other pillar.
Okay, then. That sounds like something I can do. I'm gonna use my movement to scale 5 feet. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm Archie. There's Archie. So 5,
Who's Archie? I'm Archie.
He has a crisis of identity in the middle of this
15,
combat.
and then I'll go 10 feet up the wall as I use my spider legs because I have a climbing speed.
Nice.
So 10 feet up over here. And then from there, I think what I'm going to do after using that one action is I'm going to use my Aqueous Blast. So it's my first level spell. Go, you evoke a vessel of water in the air around you. For the remainder of your turn, you can blast targets within 30 feet with this water. So I'm going to attack him with some water. As it gouges from my mouth, you see this water that was stored in my little tiny glands at the back
You're
of my
just
throat.
spitting on him.
And it's this huge blob of water that's literally floating in my air.
Is this a
And then-
2-hit, or do I need to make a saving throw for you?
This is for me to hit.
Okay.
This will be my last 2 actions.
Roll the hit.
Careful, I think he might like it.
Ah!
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Ooh, good to know.
That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's magical.
All right.
Actually, I don't know if magical is even a thing in Pathfinder.
It would specify,
What?
like the type of damage. It'll say like something to overcome resistance or something like that. Because I have.
Well, was that a cantrip or spell or something?
That was a spell.
Yeah. So that's magical damage. I
Magical.
mean, it has a different damage type, but it's magical for sure. I
And
know
that
all my
concludes
weapons
my
are
turn.
magical, which
The creature's turn.
is nice.
He is going to use all 3 of his actions to grab both shards, and it flings them out.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Is
Two
that the
creatures-
goblin?
2 creatures.
Claire?
Yeah.
Claire?
The legendary goblin named Claire? Rick?
It's funny because he's not a cleric.
But I am.
God damn it, Morgan.
So, can you guys tell what class I am?
Is it?
I thought you were
I
a
thought you were a druid for a sec, but no.
I thought you were a summoner first, and then I thought you were a druid, and those are my guesses. So
I'm assuming an animist because that's the closest thing I can assume.
Creature's turn. Larkspur.
Okay, yep. I am going to... I'm gonna move to be closer to... Like, closer between both... Whoops. I was trying to move myself on OBS and not on Roll20. That's not possible. 5, 10, 15.
Lord.
I'm gonna move here to be just between the two, both Maricel and Archie. How hardy do these new zombie dudes look? Like, do they look beefy or no?
Their physicality is that of a freshly reanimated corpse.
Okay, so I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna test the
Go
waters real
ham.
quick. No, I'm
Go
gonna test the
ham.
waters first. I'm gonna test the waters
No,
first.
go ham! What are you doing?
Off in the distance, our view pulls from this scene as a devil kind of gets up on his backs and looks forward and go, "Come on, just go for it!" Slobber coming out, bits of like a little pinky is hanging off.
Oh god.
Scene.
jeez.
We move in towards the device he's using to watch this. The lines kind of matrix flicker as we push back into this exact scene.
Yep. You know what? Sure. I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my last 3rd rank spell, Moonlight Ray. And I have to make an attack against them, and I'm gonna attack the one that Maricel is engaged with.
Okay. Hit.
Come on.
Me.
That was a wild ride. No.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Come on,
Do you have another
me.
hero point?
No, I don't.
Ah, boo. You got one at one point,
I know,
so
and
you had 2.
I've used both, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that sucks.
Shut the fuck up. You're the one that tried to encourage me to do this, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a good choice.
That is only... It's only a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
I feel you.
Damn
feel you.
it. Yeah, no, it's basically like you see this energy coalesce again on his staff, and it just keeps growing, unlike before when he used Divine Lance. It just keeps growing and growing, and it's just this orb that is bigger than his head until it just shoots in a beam forward, and it goes like right between the zombie's legs, just like burning the spot right under him. I want you to know that would have done 5d6 cold damage, and if it had the unholy trait, like I would hope that it did, it would do another 5d6 of spirit damage.
Whoa.
So that's why I wanted to use it, but damn it. That's all of my actions on my turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
At the end of your turn, because it's just unfortunate, take a hero point.
Oh.
Because it just sucks.
I'm trying to thank you. I'm trying to see if there were any other things that would have helped me, and I don't think there is. No, I don't have anything. Oh well, that's my full turn. So
Sometimes you just don't hit.
yeah.
Creature next to Archie is going to jump down and begin to attack you.
Oof.
So I will remind you, I am 10 feet in the air. On the wall.
Where's the wall?
I think the wall is on the... I think it's square room.
It's a square room. The ring.
Oh. The ring is not a wall.
The ring is not a wall.
It's raised, but it's not a full wall.
Well, that changes things.
Oh. I thought you climbed up the pillar.
I mean, I can climb the pillar.
The top of
let's-
the pillar is just another 3 feet higher, is all it is. And it's where the
Mm.
creature is coming from.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I am here.
Okay. The creature steps out. It takes both its hand and clasps them together and just rears back.
Oh god. Hey, we can talk about this, buddy. All creatures should be accepted.
So 21 to hit.
21. I raised my shield last turn. Misses.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. So that increases your armor class. And no damage goes through, or does your shield take damage?
No damage.
Yeah, no damaged.
There it is.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, that's its turn.
Alright.
Come on. Maricel, let's see it.
All right. I'm gonna scoop up my weapons.
Mhm.
Can I get both of them, or can I only pick up one with one action?
You can pick up one with one action.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up my rapier,
Okay.
and I'm going to. Let me just look at this. Yeah, we're gonna do a feint. So, a deception check against this creature's perception
Go ahead.
to try and perception DC.
I also forgot to
Nice.
note at the end of my turn, I gained 3 more hit points from my
Yeah.
positive
Concentrating
attunement.
Not concentrating. Focusing? Sustaining.
Yeah.
I got a
There's a
30
concentrate.
on my deception check
Yo.
against its perception DC.
Critical success.
Fuck yes! The target is off guard against melee attacks that you attempt until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's off guard. And I'm gonna take my attack,
Alright.
which is really good. That is
Yes.
another 30.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
I'm using
The
violence
MVP of the
dice.
gauntlet.
This is
The
why.
MVP of the
You're
gauntlet.
off balance. That is exactly a critical success.
Hell
Fuck.
yes.
Yes.
Don't forget
with
the
my
D4.
rapier
I hate you, but nice.
and deadly D8.
Plus D4, don't forget it.
Plus a D4 of
Does
vitality.
vitality works on these guys?
I'm gonna roll it anyway.
Brandon, does the vitality damage go through on the zombie because it's undead?
Go find out.
Damn it.
I will need it split out separately.
11, 12, 14. 14 because it's a crit. Doubles
28.
to 28.
Mhm.
31. 31 magical. What is this?
What was the
Piercing
D4?
damage. And the D4 was an additional 4 vitality damage.
Okay.
So
You
31 and
looking at
4.
this creature, trying to figure out its physicality, you kind of basically hope the same thought process behind most bipedal sentient creatures' anatomy, and you go for the heart. You pierce through and you feel resistance. As you push, you you hit something, and you are unable to push any further. But you grind down as you twist the blade, and you hear like a you pierce through whatever soul this creature has that has been made into a physical form to bring it back to life. As you twist the blade again, the face almost like flesh melts into one of your dearest friends. Someone you had fought alongside in the Gauntlet. Someone you thought had died. You watched them die. And you remember, no one gets out. Even in death, you will serve the Gauntlet. And as they see your face, it twists in horror as they dissipate into this arcane force. The spectral patterns fall and are absorbed into the runes, and they alight with a golden glow.
Brandon, you disturbed motherfucker.
God, fuck. Holy.
No one gets out.
Yeah, no one gets out. It's never an option.
Jeez. To keep myself accountable, I forget that sustaining a spell is an action, so I would not have moved. I would have stayed back here.
Gotcha. Good catch, thank you.
So about that vitality damage.
What about it?
You cannot tell if there was a difference.
Okay.
You're unsure if it was the force of your original swing or the extra pulse of magic that caused this creature to be slain. But
Yeah.
either way, it is done. Archie.
Seeing,
Marcel.
seeing what the fuck just happened.
Wait, Marcel, did you do
My apologies.
everything that you wanted?
All your action economy.
You picked up a weapon and attacked. I think you got one more.
Picked up a weapon, feint, strike. Yes.
Oh, you got all three. Okay.
All three
Yes.
actions.
Archie.
So, trying to take a guess of what just happened there, I'm going to use my spell rank 3 heal
Ooh.
on the creature in front of me. So it needs to give me a fortitude saving throw. Potentially.
It's going to accept your spell.
Oh.
And,
Oh,
and so
no.
that's gonna be
I don't think we've even hit it yet, though.
No, we haven't. But any healing
3d8.
any healing done just turns into temporary hit points above max.
It does?
Does it really?
In Pathfinder, yes, it does. I looked it up
Whoa.
for vitality, because I looked up vitality damage, and
Right.
yeah,
This is great. Way to go.
at least that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me.
Oy.
Brandon, you can say otherwise, but
No, I need to roll what your damage, what your numbers are.
So that's 3d8 in order to hit the fella.
you could do the 2-action one and do more.
No, he already said
Blood.
3. Wait.
No, he said third rank,
6.
so third level.
Oh, right.
And 8, 3, 6. No, wait, 1, 7, and then 15 points of healing or vitality damage.
What does it look like when you cast a spell? What happens?
You just kind of see, like, from one of my spider legs, this glowing point on the tip. I very gently touch it. Kind of see, like, what happened to the last person. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind healing them if it works, because they're a person.
Your ET phone
You should
homing
make
him.
A will save.
Will save? That is not bad. A 27.
You resist the effect as you feel something try and drink deeper from your magical reserves.
Oh. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't try to use any, healing
Creature before
magic.
you. And
Whoa.
you watch as it expands outward. It reforms into a larger, hardier creature.
You are shitting me.
Shit.
Maybe I shouldn't keep
You-
this spell going.
You made him stronger.
And from there, like, where I touched him with the tip of my little pincer, I'm gonna try to gouging claw him
Okay.
using my other 2 actions. Holy shit. And, that's an 18 on the dice plus 11. Because healing is a manipulate trait and not an attack
That
action.
is a regular hit.
Whoa. Whoa, holy shit. So, yeah, 31
Yep,
for
regular
a
hit.
regular attack. Holy shit. And let's roll some Care Bear dice.
I believe in the
46.
Care Bears.
5, baby. 4 for 9. 2 for 11. And a 6 for 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then 4 additional persistent bleed damage.
Okay.
If it wasn't obvious,
And-
I will stop concentrating on the, or I will release the infused vitality spell.
Archie, Larkspur. Actually, everyone would notice this because you all just watch reforms. You pierce into the creature. It does not react, but you do hear a from the figure in the center.
Interesting. Alright, I think we do need to hurt that guy.
I think he needs to get up on that pedestal before we can take him out.
Which one are you talking about? The guy
I
near
don't know
me?
either of them.
Now the creature's turn.
Which one?
The one in the
Next to
middle?
you.
Oh, that.
Yep.
Oh dear. And I unfortunately used 3 of my actions. I no longer have my raised shield.
Oh, bud.
It
There's that.
reaches out into thin air and summons an axe.
Well, that was cool.
Take a swing against you. It's going to take a vicious swing against
Oh
you.
jeez. Oh jeez. Samson, help me.
Poor Samson.
That is a 32 to hit.
That's a critical success.
Oh, buddy. No.
I'm going to go for it.
Oh. But it
Oh,
wasn't, what is it, a natural 20?
was that a natural 20?
Oh, you're right. It wasn't.
I was
good.
about to say,
Oh, okay.
You can't do it if we can't do it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's painful.
.48 points of slashing damage.
That literally was all of my hit points.
No.
Literally 2v dot 48. I am
If you
down.
watch as it takes this two-handed swing, wham, and slams down, and the creature that was once Archie split in twain.
Wait, no recovery checks or anything? Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, I guess what you said about me seeing Samson sooner rather than later was correct.
Oh my god.
He has returned to the void to be eaten by the darkness.
That's the end of that creature's turn. Top initiative. It's the other creature now.
Yep, the other guy.
Turns to you, Larkspur.
Uh-huh.
Raises its hand, coils in its fingers, and just points at you.
Absolutely
Are
brutal.
you gonna disintegrate me?
No.
It's okay, I
Say
nearly
25.
disintegrated Paige in a
25
campaign
hit?
last night. Yeah, 25 hits.
Oh, I guess I'll just eat my snacks. My feelings
Do
of
I
the
get
other
a-
world.
Do I have to roll a save or anything?
You take 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay. That's half of my current hit points left.
And it is going to begin to move. Next to Archie.
Poor dead Archie.
Larkspur, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. One action to sustain that positive attunement so I can keep healing myself kind of passively.
Okay.
And we already saw that the vitality damage doesn't do anything. In fact, it actually helps the guy that killed Archie, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Poor Christian just over there.
God.
Yeah, he's just
That was a
snacking
big
now.
swing and a big L miss.
Yeah.
Literally, if it was just one damage lower.
Why?
Yeah.
One.
Mm-hmm.
The dice tell their story, man. They did not like Archie. They're like, fuck spiders. Fuck spiders.
No, they just needed to reunite you with Samson.
Did you say the same? Would you
They
say the
knew
same
you
thing
had-
about the other creature that hit me? About the undead look to it, or no? Or would I have that
Pretty sure
information?
vitality.
You've not seen this creature's
Okay.
true form. You've
Yep.
just seen this floating cloak,
Okay. Cool.
arms, and gloved hands.
So then I guess I'm going for this instead. I am going to use two actions, my last two actions, to cast Harm on the one that killed Archie. So I believe that is a... Do what? It's a fortitude save from you. Come on, come on. No. Let me look up fucking
What's your
basics.
DC?
21.
It's not a critical fail,
Okay, so
but
it...
it
Okay.
Nice.
So it still takes half damage. Or wait, no, wait. Oh,
It
it
failed.
failed. It failed. Okay.
It failed.
Oh,
Dude.
It's the same thing over again. I keep
What the
thinking that I failed. This happens so much. Okay.
You're still in one
Have
piece.
any
buddy.
amount of faith in yourself.
Have you met me? Okay. I gotta get the right dice for this. Because I'm weird like that. Anyway. Okay. So, yeah, this is the 2-action version. So, instead of this golden energy appearing from his staff, it coalesces, it starts green, and then it turns this dark, sickly green, and then to black as it shoots into... it's almost like down into the ground, crawling along the ground up to the creature. And it takes...
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your character emotionally and mentally?
So a peek behind the curtain, Larkspur is a chaotic, like entirely chaotic in being, in thought, in everything. So that's why he went from super confident to we're gonna die to oh shit, Archie just died to it's okay, he'll be fine, he's just in the void now. To
Back in the void. Back to the void. Oh no, I don't want the void yet. He should go. Take my place.
So yeah, that's kind of where he is. He's like,
This creature shall take my place in the void until it is my time, but it is not now.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What's the damage roll on that one? Roll.
it is 3d8 plus 24, and it is void damage.
Yo.
Roll what, Brandon?
You're not rolling 3d8.
Oh.
Roll 3d12.
Okay.
Something about the space you're in, and the longer you've been here, you've realized something here is making this realm malleable. And as you were watching the last bits of the arcane power that held Archie together, you almost watched like this spectral form of Archie stand up and look to you and just gives like a thumbs up.
I do the whole.
You got it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, 3d12. Let's see. Bro. Okay, on the d12s alone, that is 2 9s and an 11. So that is 29 plus the 24 points added on. That is, what is that? 53. 53 points of void damage.
Oof.
So here's where things get interesting.
Oh? This isn't already interesting?
The creature explodes. And instead of this energy just falling inert, it moves towards you. And it coalesces in this little sphere you're holding in your hand.
Okay. As in, like, just a sphere, or what, the one that is my holy symbol?
A sphere.
Okay. What does it look like?
It is a pale, it's like a pale blue color.
Kind of circular.
At the moment, it feels somewhat stable.
Okay.
Fucking.
Yeah, he's just kind of holding on to it. And he's just looking at it like,
I have the power of the void. The power is in my hands.
that's all 3 of my actions.
You can't move.
Yeah, exactly. No, I used 1 to sustain the other spell, and then 2 to cast that. Speaking of which, I get to roll my d8 for healing myself at the end of the turn. Son of a bitch! I've rolled two 1s and a 3 on this consecutively.
It is the creature's turn.
Something.
No, I'm sorry. Marcel.
I was about to say, he just went.
Yeah,
Cool.
I marked the wrong spot. My bad. Erase that.
I didn't see much creature still up.
Do. That's too far away.
Oh, it's the one dude.
Yeah, the one from the very mid. Oh wait, when that thing died, did the runes appear on the pillar or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
Damn it!
No, the sphere in your hand.
Oh yeah, it probably has
I'm
to
gonna
die on the thing,
take
doesn't it?
a move to, like, I think that this was where it was. I start running to you, like, ish. I'm gonna yell at you, get that sphere on the pedestal and maybe break it. I don't know. And
That sounds really confident.
You survived this far.
I can't tell you what to do. And I am going
You're
to.
goddamn right.
This dice didn't like me today.
I'm gonna take another move. Talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna
don't get,
take
like,
another move.
The Gettysburg Address or anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna take another move right up to this cloaked guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try a dirty trick.
Okay.
Pushes him in the mud.
This is like, you like tie their shoelaces together or like unhook their suspenders so the pants fall down. It makes them clumsy. But I want to try and pull at the cloak and maybe like pull it over him or like off or
Basically spin them up on their feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
La, la, la. 29
Success.
against reflex DC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they are clumsy 1. Wait. Yes. Success or critical success?
Success.
So they are clumsy 1 until next round.
Got it. Anything else?
That is all of my actions.
Heard that.
Archie,
Yep.
as you find yourself in this strange, ghostly form, you have some strange sense of feeling through your tendrils and your legs and your movements. And you feel within you, as time slows, a question echoes through your mind. Well, are you going to stay here and fight? Or are you ready to move on?
So when I hear this strange voice, I feel it cascading onto me from like almost all angles. Do I see Samson towards the light?
You do not.
Well, you know, as scary as it was over there, I think someone has to go on to tell Samson's story. Because he was amazing. And he had so much to offer. He never got his books out, like he said. And I have all his notes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let him.
Recovery check.
19 on the dice.
Hell yeah.
What do I add to that? Do I add anything to that?
No, it's just flat
I
checks.
think so.
Okay.
Marcel,
Hi.
as you wouldn't see it because you would have fallen off the platform. No one can see it except for the devils and demons at home as a particular orb of scrying moves over Archie, and there's just popcorn to the edge of their lips. They're watching, they're betting. Like, you see more and more coins and souls are being exchanged, and then, oh, it's enough, no more bets, no more bets. And there's just this breath as your two forms come back together.
I can breathe!
He's conscious?
You're not conscious yet, correct? You're just
It's
Right.
wounded 1 at 0 hit points.
you're wounded
Yeah.
1 at 0 hit points.
Alright, I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna move the things over.
You're unconscious, but you're not dying
You're
anymore.
unconscious, but you're no longer dying.
Is wounded one a condition?
Yes.
Yeah, just think of it like unconscious but stable in 5e.
Yes.
Oh, buddy. We're still in this, guys.
We
There's a
still
creature
got it.
there. It's clumsy 1. What does that do for it?
I got you. Hang on. Clumsy is status penalty equal to the condition value to dexterity based rolls and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, ranged attack rolls, and skill checks using acrobatic, stealth, and thievery. So all dex based stuff is a
Minus
-1.
one. And minus
So
1
it's going to
AC.
take its two hands, Maricel, and it's going to place them on each side of your head.
Oh god.
And you start here. You just make
I'm
a
gonna-
42 saving throw.
No. Oh, that's not.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
That's it. I'll tell your story, buddy. Promise.
Okay, that's a 23.
That's a failure.
No!
You're good though. You haven't taken any damage.
She's getting microwaved, guys! I don't like that look.
Brandon, if you fucking one-shot me right at the end here,
You take 21 points of force damage.
oof.
How you looking?
Okay.
Ouch. 21.
Yeah. As these two hands come between you, and there's just a boom of this sonic-like energy, and you were
Yeah.
You didn't critically fail, so you're not stunned,
Cool.
but you took damage.
Yeah. Yep. A little blood trickling from the ears.
Larkspur.
Yeah, still holding this sphere, and going off of what Maricel suggested, Larkspur is going to run over to the pillar. I'll move him. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. He can get between there, right? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Now
and,
I'm thinking. Thank you.
yeah.
I mean, I'm on the ground, so.
Yeah. Do I have to do anything to get up onto the pillar, or?
It's just 2 feet up.
Okay, so, well, do I want to step?
No.
Do I even want to step on it? I'm gonna step on it, so I'm gonna move, and I am going to drop the sphere onto the rune.
As you drop the sphere, it does not shatter. It simply sinks into it, and you watch as the golden light you're familiar with happens.
Mm-hmm.
And this portal in the middle shifts now that all 4 tendrils of light are golden. Opens into a 10-foot tall, 5-foot wide, golden, swirling, like inward portal.
And just remember, that was just the interact action, and
Well, was it actually
You
an
did
action?
movement.
Was it an action to just drop it? If I just dropped it?
Yes.
Damn, okay.
It's not so much that you're
Mhm.
just dropping it, which is easy.
Mhm.
You're in willing yourself to this magic will work.
Okay. I'm gonna sustain my spell for the 3rd action so I can
Yeah.
keep myself from not dying.
As you get up here and
Oh.
you kind of turn around to survey the scene,
Mhm.
look down and you can see Archie has somehow been put back together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do you know? He lived. Okay.
He's still knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, so last action is to
sorry.
sustain. No, you're good.
Sustain.
Um,
Maricel.
yeah, 2 points of healing.
What you got?
Maricel, it's your turn.
Maricel.
Oh shit, me?
Yeah, it's you. I
This-
had my
this
last
guy,
action.
this cloak guy is still in front of me.
Yeah.
100.
Cool. I'm gonna twin feint
Okay.
and attack. No, come back here. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, dagger. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Oh.
Do the thing, girl. Do that thing.
Okay.
And confirm?
Yes.
Are you gonna go for
Try
it?
to confirm this.
Go for it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the going for it again? You roll another d20?
Another
Roll another-
attack, and if it hits,
Yeah.
then it's max doubled.
That's a 20.
20
hit.
total.
On the dice?
No.
Total
Mm-mm.
does not do it.
Dang it.
Alright, so just regular crit damage.
Okay, so that was dagger. So D4s. Oh, I don't have
That's
flanking
good.
anymore because you're not there.
I'm
so he's not
sorry.
off guard.
Actually,
Hero points.
I'm not. No, let me try again to confirm this.
I was also going to
Let me do that.
ask.
Thank you.
I was actually going to ask, does Larkspur actually need to be up on the pillar to have put the orb down there, or could he have done it from that space to
How tall
give
is your
Mer?
character?
I said at
You're
the
like
beginning, like 3
3.
feet tall.
It's a 2 foot tall.
Tippy toes.
Yeah, so he would have probably needed to be on there, didn't he? Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna use my hero point to try and confirm again. Yeah, that's a 32.
Hell yeah.
That does it. Jesus.
So that
Great. So that is a crit.
full damage.
What's all the dice that you roll?
I think it's just 2d4.
So 8 plus.
Because he's not off guard or anything.
Oh yeah. So.
So I don't
That's
get my
it.
sneak attack, and it's just the dagger, so it doesn't have a deadly die.
But you don't. You
So,
don't have to roll it.
still
It's
gonna be
max.
full,
Remember?
So it's gonna be.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because you just get what you
Well,
want
I
for
rolled
it.
max anyway. By the way.
Nice!
So-
16 total.
8, 16 plus my modifier. 4, and modifier gets doubled as well,
Modifier
right?
does get doubled, yeah.
So
16 plus 8.
24.
Got it.
Very nice.
And
Very nice.
he is now off guard, and I will make another strike.
Go for it.
Woohoo!
Fuck. No.
It's alright, buddy.
I mean, that's
Even with being off guard?
it's an 18
Oh,
and then
yeah.
maps. So,
So no.
Hang on.
Oh?
Does clumsy and off guard stack?
Yeah, it
Yes.
would.
well, it's an 18 and then -5 for maps, so it's a
Oh.
13.
Never mind.
So you already did like your modifiers plus. What'd you roll the dice?
4.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
yeah.
no.
I hear you.
Yeah, you did. You did leave it.
You have one last action, right?
Yeah.
We do have potions. You do have a potion though, if you need to take one.
Yeah, but I think I.
Because we're in end game here, baby. We're the long stretch,
Mm-hmm.
and he hit you really hard.
You're also unconscious on the ground.
I've already died and come back to life. At the very least, that's a lot you can ask for. Your character has been
I
here for a while.
I think I'm gonna run to the portal.
Okay.
There you go. That sounds like Marcel.
You head through.
Yup.
You are wreathed in golden light and removed from the encounter.
Sapsid, buddy.
Top of initiative.
Back for you.
It is the creature's turn.
Yeah, it is.
It is going to move towards you.
Oh.
It is going to do a 2-action ability. It brings his hand up, and it clenches around an invisible sword, and you watch as above you, a weapon of pure shadow forms.
No. Come
Dive
on.
yourself.
Come on.
A 24 to hit.
What do you think?
$20 points of psychic damage.
It just had to be psychic, didn't it? It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been like bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, anything like that.
No.
Brandon, I had 17.
Oh,
That's
so close.
Hang on, I need to check something.
Sure.
Does... Hang on.
Dumb ways to die.
Well, hang on. I'm trying to see if positive attunement continue. Like, can it continue? Like,
Once you are no longer. You
yeah.
have to be focusing on it, correct?
Well, it's a sustain action. I'm trying to see.
Sustain while.
Well, it's an action to do. So, hang on. If the effect has a sustained duration, its duration extends until the end of your next turn. So, in theory,
You could.
yeah, at the end of my turn, it is still going, so I can heal at the end
You
of my
go
next
down.
turn.
At the end of your next turn,
You'll heal.
you'll
Wait,
heal.
also, hang
Roll
on.
Your heal.
Well, hang on. I need to check another thing really quick. Because I also have a hero point that you gave me earlier.
True. You go automatically stabilize.
I could.
That
which,
doesn't give you hit points, though.
But hang on. I need to check this. Where the fuck? Hit points, healing, dying. There we go. Dying. Recovery. Damn it, where is the stupid hit points thing? Or the hero points thing?
Oh, the hero point talks about it already.
Oh wait, there it is. If you have at least 1 hero point, you can spend all of your remaining hero points at the start of your turn. At the start, I'm doing that.
Okay.
So I recover, or I'm no longer dying. I'm still at 0 until... No, shit. I don't know if I would...
No, don't do that.
No,
If you're
I
gonna
wouldn't.
heal.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Okay, so instead, at the end of my turn, I just roll the d8. I'm just worried that I can't fucking do anything.
Roll d8.
Yeah. I heal 4 hit points. Wait, but my initiative got moved when I got knocked unconscious to be before.
After him.
No, before.
Right before him.
Before him in initiative.
True.
So, okay, no, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is great.
It would go back. Would it?
It goes
No,
to
it doesn't go back.
No. It goes. My initiative is now right before him because he knocked me out on his turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want.
At the end of your turn, you heal.
Yep.
That's the end of your turn.
I just smile
Yes.
and wave.
It's his turn.
No, it can't be his turn.
Yeah, it is.
Why?
What about Archie? Oh wait, Archie can't
Archie's
fucking do it.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Archie is unconscious. What's he gonna do?
No, I'm trying to figure out because if.
Tab said.
Dude.
Yeah, whatever.
Tab said.
I'm
I'm
done.
coming, buddy.
It's fine.
The creature floats down to Archie. You'll make a great servant. And it clutches you by the chest and picks you up. Make a will save.
That's a 16 on the dice. And my will is pretty good. Plus 13, so 29.
You resist whatever possessive powers this creature has to try and turn you into a horrible, nefarious version of yourself.
Tab said.
They're just being held in the air.
Larkspur,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
So I am prone, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I would have to use 1 action to stand.
Yep.
So no longer prone. How far away is it? I need to measure this. Okay. My movement speed is 25. With that, I'm able to make it through, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then... Hang on. Don't worry, Christian. I got you. Hang on.
It's okay, buddy.
Wait, no, because I'm not within... I can't touch him, can I? Because I'm up on the
No.
fucking pillar.
Unless you spend 2 actions.
Oh.
What are you doing? Save thyself or risk it and try and save friend?
He's gonna look... He looks down at Archie, looks at the thing that just, like, cleaved him with a shadow sword. Death for the Death God! And runs for the portal.
You make it through.
Oh, amazing. I wonder if potions have the same quality in Dungeons, in Pathfinder as in Dungeons and Dragons, where you can, like, throw them, and, like, just by hitting somebody, it kind of, like,
I don't know.
Maricel,
Yep.
you pass through the portal.
I also didn't have my potion left.
A voice finds you as you are just free floating in a space of golden light. You have proven yourself. Your chains are shattered, your sins forgiven. Speak now and be delivered. Where does your heart long to be?
I want the next challenge.
A doorway apparates in front of you. You see within it the arena. But you see before it, not jailers, not individuals holding chains and devices of torture, but they're holding your armaments, remade, freshly polished, prepared and ready.
And I go through.
It closes, and to you, the world goes dark. Larkspur,
Yeah?
an incredibly divine voice comes forth. You have proven yourself worthy. Your chains shattered. Your sins forgiven. Speak now, and be de-withered. Where does your heart desire to be?
The place where rules are non-existent, the place where all chaos reigns!
And you see before you your approximation of the plane of Pandemonium.
He will gleefully waddle run into the portal.
Amazing.
It closes. Your world goes dark. And then your body aches, Maricel.
Mm.
And you hear this voice, a familiar voice. Oh, that was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I almost believed you, you know. The hope in your voice, the trembling little dream of a wondrous return to the arena, reigning as a champion, not as a prisoner. Exquisite. The ratings were through the roof. The bets beyond. The souls claimed in my name. Incredible. But no, sweet, sweet soul. As your eyes open and you are woken from the dream experience that you were in, there was never a portal. Just a mirror. You saw what you wanted to see. As Sebastian stands in his freshly pressed attire, shined boots, his red-skinned hand wrapping around the bars. Welcome back. Don't worry. We'll start again tomorrow.
I'll be here.
As you hear the same thing, Larkspur, you awake equally and horribly just sore. Marcel, as you say that, you hear the click, 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 the slowly dying sound of his boots. Sebastian leaving. You look to the cell, you see movement from Larkspur. But as you look over to where you see Archie, you just see this kind of white foam coming out of the mouth as it is moving. Excuse me, as they're unmoving.
Damn. Their bread really did have mold.
You just sit here very quietly from Larkspur.
Joke's on you, I wanted to stay.
That is good. But I gotta tell you, I really topped myself with this one. As he's walking away, Sebastian just speaks, gloating about himself. Ah, the crowd loves watching your hopes die. And that's why I'm on the premiere Saturday time slot. As the Scry of Vision closes and our gauntlet comes to an end.
Hell yeah.
Fun.
God damn!
Oh.
Lord!
That's him. That's him.
So what did you guys think?
That was great.
Damn, I loved it. Dope.
I'm glad the first character that actually survived a gauntlet is one that is so chaotic and fun, and oh my gosh, I
Oh
love
god,
him.
yeah! You lived through
Yeah.
This is the first
Survived.
gauntlet you've lived through.
Yeah.
We could
I almost
have,
get
we
back.
were, I will say, I think we could have gotten a total party survival.
Could have.
We could have if we were
Do you have any, now that I can lift
not
the veil,
chaos goblins.
any
Mhm.
questions?
Nuh-uh.
Was
No,
that
I know
last
exactly.
was that last like the last creature would it have taken vitality damage or would have gotten healed?
Mm.
The one that had the mirrors originally?
Yeah, the one that
Mhm.
destroyed me and Christian.
You would have healed it.
Okay. Well, I was debating whether or not I had both harm and heal that I could do. So I was debating whether or not which one to do.
Yeah.
Because I could have done a 3-action harm. Well, a 3-action wouldn't have done much. It would have only 3-action heal would have helped us go up, but it would have helped him too. I could have done a 2-action harm on him and done a shit ton more damage again.
At any point did you guys think you would actually leave the gauntlet and your characters be set free?
No, not even close.
I did at
did?
one point. Well,
Yes.
not for long. Not for long, but there was somewhere in the middle there that I realized
Began to think maybe.
that I was like, wait, is this actually a potential? And then it was like, shit, she doesn't want to leave. She's got another plan. Like,
No, this is my first gauntlet. That was fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, 'cause
And you
someone-
died.
have to do-
Congratulations.
So druids are a little bit more difficult to play in
They're kind
Mm.
of weird. They're kind of wonky, yeah.
Yeah.
because there's like one you can take a spell to polymorph,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's 2 actions, and then you have 1 action left, maybe
Yep.
But you stay
so then it's like-
polymorphed, right?
for like a minute.
Yeah. That's a lot
It's
of
a
time in
minute long.
combat.
Well, I mean, it's a decent amount of time, but like you don't get that much to AC, and you only get like 5 temporary hit points. If it's at,
I
like,
mean,
first
that's
level.
kind of how the new D&D
Yeah, but no
druid
one
is.
likes that.
Well, fuck off.
No one likes that change. It's a bad change.
Moon
The regular
druids.
5e.
Moon druids are the only combat druids.
Yeah.
The other druids have their own things that are like they utilize
I
wild
think-
shape for it.
Yeah,
Well, no one
I
cares
think
about.
druids-
Nobody cares about the circles of the land or.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think
Those-
though,
those
I think-
is terrible.
I think in 5e, druids can be a lot of different things
Mhm.
depending on how you build it. And I think in Pathfinder, they are more narrow.
Yeah.
They're like a spellcaster, and if I wouldn't have
Yeah.
taken my ancestry, I would have never had any of the spider stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that was
I did
all my
kind of notice that. I was
ancestry.
like, dang, you're using a lot of your ancestry stuff and not as much class stuff. So,
Mhm.
Yeah. 'Cause
But,
I mean, I had
yeah.
a couple of spells, like that one water spell, and then the lightning thing.
yeah.
But most of them are just like, it's not a concentration type thing. You can
Yeah.
do it just once.
Yeah,
And so
it's
like,
limited.
okay, well the most damage I can do is with my gouging claw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's 4d6 and then 4 persistent.
Mhm.
So it's like, do I want to spend this? So
Yeah,
I'm glad
the-
I took some heals though.
I have a question for Brandon.
Oh.
Yes, go ahead.
Were we, or could we have even gotten close to killing the cloaked figure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. How close was
We
it?
were.
at the
Were
end?
we close?
Holy shit.
I think it was within this last third.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'm mad. I wish I would have just taken the L on trying to confirm that crit
Mhm.
and use my hero point to hit with the rapier because I would have
Yeah.
gotten a lot more dice on that one.
Mhm.
My favorite moment's still you just looking back at the moldy bread comment at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bread really was moldy.
His bread really was moldy.
What? Not death for the death god.
I love your character in general. He's just chaotic.
I love
The
him.
chaotic plan.
I want you to know.
It reminds
his-
me of the little star in the
the
Mario
Mario
movie or
movie,
whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The domain for the cleric that he was the disorientation domain.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
I was
Oof. The
Well, in
deity,
general-
deity was chaotic.
Guys did great.
Hell yeah.
I
If
lived.
you have no questions about anything during the session, then I don't have anything else. And with that, hope all of you watching had fun. I can't wait to get the reviews on YouTube about how poorly or greatly I did. And what's that thing he says? What
Keep
was
it creepy.
Was it keep it creepy? God, that's
Keep
so-
it creepy.
Anyways.
No, he's acting. He's acting, guys. Come
Anyway,
Acting. I know I'm bad.
keep
at
it creepy.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, guys, keep it creepy.
on.
Keep it creepy.
And we're out.